Lurk, lurk, lurk. I will hunt for food. What's up, dude? What's up, Les? What else we got? Jonasty. What's up, Jonasty, dude? Laurer. That's cool. What's going on, guys? My soundboard working today? Yep, it is. That's dope.
That's dope.
Dino Nugget is cool. What's up, dude? Alright, let's see. What were we doing yesterday? Something with trees and hectares. Alright. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Tuesday.
That's dope.
Second day back streaming. Second day of July. Second half of the summer, I guess. I mean, some students get out like mid-June, but then some get out in like May. So yeah, so July, second month back for the summer. Sweet. Let's see. We had a record long stream. What was it? Yesterday, because right as I was about to end my stream, Rocket Sage came in and just raided me with like 50 people, and I was like, oh. I guess I have to keep streaming. Here, if I look at my my stream manager, I can kind of show you what the stats were. Where we go? Back to channel. I think it's like channel. I don't need my audio on. Where is it? Creator dashboard. There we go. This is always the cool thing you can see. Yeah. So last stream. Well, okay, this shows today's stream, which has only been 3 minutes long so far. But wow, yeah, we did 3 hours and 46 minutes. We were up 16 average viewers, 45 max. That's pretty big. 97 unique, 173 live views. Pretty cool. What's up, Justin? You want to come up and say hi? Yeah, come up and say hi. What's up, Justin?
Literally, my entire point of being here was to say hi.
Yeah, okay, cool. Welcome, Justin. I was just going over. We had a ton of people on the stream yesterday.
Wait, how much?
We peaked at 45.
Damn.
Yeah, we got rated like right at the end. It's actually kind of funny. If I go back to like the stream summary, where is it? It'll sometimes show like, where is it? Let's see, chat messages. Average viewers. This is what happened. Like I was about to end the stream right here at like the 2 hour and 38 minute mark. And then we got rated and peaked up pretty high, and then I had to keep streaming for like another hour. It's like I can't stop it, dude. Can't stop the system.
6.
Yeah, this was big. Yeah, look, a lot of live views just came in. So this must have been right when she rated me, right around the 2 hour 40 minute mark, which is like, yeah, pretty long. Someone created a clip of me at 1 hour and 16 minutes. Okay, that's cool. And we got some decent new followers. Cool. We got some new subs.
So, Dr. Gold, did you see the news?
What happened on the news?
For Xbox?
For Xbox. What? There's news on Xbox, dude. What happened on Xbox?
Just search it up. Xbox news real quick. Just search it up.
I see something about Trump not getting sentenced. There's a hurricane. Xbox Live is down.
It was down. It's coming back up because I can play my games again.
Oh no! Major outage. Damn, that sucks, dude.
It was literally no one could play. Like barely any players could play. There were some players that got lucky and somehow got to stay on, but for like the entirety of Xbox, which everyone got destroyed.
Damn, dude, that sucks. Xbox Live was down. What are we gonna do with our lives, dude, when Xbox Live is down?
Oh, don't worry. I'm getting a new console soon, and it's not gonna be an Xbox.
What's it gonna be? You getting a PS5 or what?
PS5. Yes, sir.
Nice. That's dope, dude.
All right, I'm out of here. Have fun.
Good to see you, dude.
New summer series. I know I'm not gonna win the $100 because I'm not gonna participate for the rest of the month.
Why?
Because, you know,
you could participate. It's free, dude. It's easy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I have a life, bro.
What? It requires minimal parts of your life to participate. You just have to help answer one SAT question, dude. That's all you have to do per day.
I'm
One.
not smart.
Well, that's the whole point of the stream here, dog. Is to like make you smart. You are smart. You just haven't realized your potential yet.
I'm back. It's online back.
Here, come answer like one SAT question with me, and then you'll get 300 points. It'll put you on the leaderboard.
300? What the?
Yeah, 300 points, bro. Not 300 bond coins. That's different. Okay.
I wish 300 bond coins.
Oh, yeah.
I know it would be. I didn't play Fortnite Equity.
Oh yeah.
But here, yeah, let's start off the stream. All right. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Cole, Zach's Education. Stream to help with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. It's our summer SAT series this month, and part of August as well. So what we're doing this summer is we're going through all the SAT math practice questions, and we're teaching you how to get the right answer, and also how to do it quickly. So two things that you need in order to do well in the SAT. You got to get the right answer, and you also
And you need to have a
do it
good
quickly.
mindset.
Good mindset, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, exactly, dude. Okay, cool. All right. So, this was the last question we did from last week. Okay, let me find a new question that we're gonna do.
I wasn't here last week nor the other week or the.
Sorry, not last week. Sorry, I mean last stream. Yesterday. Last stream.
Yeah,
Last
I
stream.
wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, ooh, this is a cool one. Yeah, I like this.
Oh my days, your screen just froze for me.
Yeah. It's because I was saving a screenshot. Give me a second. Okay, here we go.
Oh. Why did it do that?
Yeah, here we go. Let's try to do this. And I've been talking with some of the companies I work with to maybe develop again. Like yesterday was kind of our first trial run of doing this SAT summer series, and this week is going to be kind of a trial week. But I have some ideas for making it a lot more automated, I guess, so that you can submit answers. We can see who's getting things right, who's getting things wrong, and you can go back and practice questions if you want. So yeah, bear with us this first week as we figure out the kinks and everything, and like what needs to get fixed, and then
Did you say the kinks or the
the
kinks?
kinks like kinks and like the bends. I know kink is a whole other thing, but like
Yeah,
back in my day, it's like a garden hose kink, which I don't know, could mean a bunch of weird
like
shit.
garden hose
Maybe,
up your ass.
yeah, maybe you're into garden hoses or something, but like garden hose kink.
The garden hose.
This
That's
is what a kink is. I'm not kink shaming, dude. This is what a kink is. It's like when the hose like bends, and then the water doesn't flow. I don't know. Maybe y'all haven't ever like washed a car or something, or I don't know, like water.
No, I haven't, because that's not what we're not back in the 1980s, Gold.
Bro, like
I'm sorry.
y'all ever haven't dealt with like a garden hose, dude? I used to drink water out of a garden hose. That's why I don't need the vaccine.
I used to do the same thing. I'm not doing a lot.
All right, here we go. All right, here let's kick it off with the first SAT question. Again, if you haven't answered a question before, this is an easy way for you to get 300 points. That's all you have to do. You have to answer one question per day. That's it. And then after this, we'll do additional questions where you can earn 25 points for each additional question that you get right. For right now, we're doing it who answers it first. But next week, we're going to do things where, like, even if you answer, you get credit. And I don't know how I'm going to do the get first credit. I may actually just have to remove that. But we'll see. Okay. All right, so here we go. First question coming up. 3, 2, 1. There we go.
All right.
All right, it's a
sure,
graph. Yeah, can you see the graph? Yeah, see the graph?
Okay.
All right,
It
this
depends
is...
on what angle we're working with here. I can't tell because this stupid thing won't zoom in.
Here, I can zoom in more for you. You want me to zoom in more?
Oh, all
Can
right.
you see
Graph
that?
shows relation
Here,
between
and then
numbers
here,
of
one second.
shares.
Let me put the answers again, like over here. Let's do this. We'll zoom. We'll make it like super nice widescreen format. Watch this.
This is so good.
There we go.
All right.
And then here you
Well,
go.
I need to read the text so I can understand it.
Yeah, there you go. And then those are the answer choices.
Alright.
A, B, C, or D are like right here.
Right, that shows the relationship between the numbers of shares of stocks from company A, which is X, and the number of shares of stocks from company B, which is Y. Oh my gosh. Is this supposed to be
Simone. His name's Simone, dude.
Simone.
It's alright. Simone's it's an okay
I don't
name. It's
know,
not like,
I don't know if
dude.
it's like
Sometimes
Shark
they put some really
Yeah.
fucking weird ass names in these questions. They'll say like, I don't know, like.
I thought Simon for a second.
No, it's Simone. It's Simone. Okay.
Okay. Okay. The A.
Well, here I gotta put
Okay,
up the
which
ticker. There you
equation
go.
could represent this relationship? So it depends if it's going from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's see. I don't think. Do you think slope would work? I don't know if
This is
slope
kind
would
of
work.
this is kind of a tricky one. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, let's remember. So they're saying company B, that's the Y. They're saying this is Y, right? And they're saying company
So,
here is the X. Yeah.
mhm.
And so they're kind of asking
it
like,
goes-
what's the equation of this line, basically?
It's kind of going bottom to top then, because like if you
Good.
think
It's
about
going
it.
from here to here, right? You are right. It's going this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how to like write the equation of a line, Justin, based off a graph? Do you know how to do that?
Like you mean by like the Y equals something plus something?
Yeah, good. Yeah, you could do it this way. Yeah, this I'm going to show a couple ways to solve this, but yeah, one way to solve this would be to try to figure out y equals mx plus b, right? That's one way to do it. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. So
I saw your answer, Equity. You're good.
why?
What's up, Taco Cap?
How would we intersect these lines? Because where would be the Y intersection?
Okay, good. Well, okay. So no, this is just y versus x, right? So this is seen as this point right here, right? What is this point on a graph? Do you know how to read this on a graph? Yeah. What's the coordinate? What would the coordinate be?
Wouldn't that be 0, 40?
Good. This would be 0, 40. Yeah, I agree with that. Nice. Here, let me like make some. I'll make it kind of nicer. No, can I have a filled rectangle, please? Filled shape. Okay, whatever. We'll do. No. Bro, I could have sworn I can have these filled. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. Okay. Yes. So this one right here. Here, we're gonna make some room here for you guys. This would be 0, 40. I agree with that. Okay. Cool.
But
What
the
would this
one at the
point?
bottom would be 60, 0?
Good. Yeah, exactly, dude. That would be 60, 0. Okay, cool. So maybe this helps us out, right?
Yeah.
How do I figure out? Do you know how to find the equation of a line from 2 points?
Bro, I forgot so much school stuff already.
I mean, that's why you're here, dog. That's why you're here. We're here. And honestly, this is why like SAT practice is good because this goes over a lot of like almost anything in high school that you should like know and should remember, you know, in order to do it. Okay.
So I'm not guessing that because that's
Yeah, let's not guess things. It's okay. Let's just think. Let's think.
no, I'm not guessing. I mean, I'm not trying to think of that.
Okay. What's up, FemFox?
So
These are the answers,
so we
FemFox,
got
by the way.
40, 60. Okay.
Yep.
Graph shows so numbers share start from company A. So did they want us to go? So yeah, they want us to go from Y to X.
Yeah, we're going from
So-
here to here, right?
So Y to X. It goes up 60, goes down 40.
It goes
No, it goes
down
down 60.
it goes down 40 and it goes to the right 60 is what
40.
we would say.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay, good. So what's that in terms of like a slope? Do you remember how to calculate slope? Do you remember this? Y2 minus
like
Y1 over X2 minus
Yeah,
X1?
Y2 minus Y1, X2 minus X1. Yeah. Okay.
Good. So what would that slope be equal to here?
Oh, Y2 would be 0.
Okay.
Minus 40.
Okay, I agree with
And
that.
then it'd
0
be-
minus 40.
0 minus 60.
No. So it's 2 minus 1, right?
Yeah.
0 minus 40. But then it's 60 minus 0.
Wait, but the second place in X is to the right.
But this is the second point. This is the second point, right? This is the second point, and this is the
Mhm.
first point, right? So when we do
Yeah, but X2 and X1. The
Good, so
second placement in X.
X2 is this. X is I know why this is confusing you. You see this and you think this is like X and like this is Y, right?
No, not like the thing is,
It's okay. What's
like
up?
the second, like what I was thinking was that X2 was the 0 on the right. 'Cause then,
Interesting. No. So this is the second point, which means that
Okay.
this is x1 and this is y1. Sorry, x2 and y2. Sorry, this is x2, this is y2.
Oh yeah, no. Now I remember.
This
I
is
remember,
x1.
I remember
Oh,
now.
remember now? Okay, nice, dude.
I remember now. Okay.
Good job on the 3-stream streak, Fembox. You're good, dude. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay. So if I do x2 minus x1, what am I going to do?
60 minus 0.
Good. I like that, dude. 60 minus 0.
So wouldn't that
okay.
be negative 40 over 60?
Good, yes.
Perfect.
Yes. That would be negative 40 over 60. Do you know how to, like, reduce that? We can, like, simplify this a little bit, right? What can we simplify this into?
Oh, I forgot to simplify. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. I'm brain dead, bro.
Okay, well, they both have a 0 on it. Can I cancel the 0?
Yeah, then what are you going to do? I seriously forgot. I have, like, no memory.
Okay. So I can just cancel these, right? This goes away. This goes away. Yeah.
Well, yeah. The
So it's just
zeros
negative-
go away.
So it's negative 4 over
Negative
6.
4 over 6.
Okay, cool. I can simplify that even further, though, right? How can I simplify it even further?
Negative
Like-
2 over 3.
Nice.
Yes, dude. I'm so happy.
But what the hell did you put on my arm?
Good. Negative 2 over 3. Good. Okay, cool. Yeah?
What was that, the finals?
No, I think it's Valorant.
Valorant?
I think it's Valorant, yeah. Okay. So negative 2 over 3 is the slope, right? Cool.
Okay.
All right, so let's remember. So slope is equal to
Negative
negative 2 over 3. What else do I need in order to get to, like, we know, right, the equation of a line looks like this. It's y is equal to mx plus b, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Which letter here is the slope?
Why?
Not quite.
Oh, no, B. No.
Nope.
And what's this? No, because
M.
Y is the slope.
M.
Wait,
M is the slope. M is the slope.
Oh.
You got it, dude. M is the slope, right? So this is y is equal to
Y
negative-
is equal to
negative
2
2/3 x.
X
plus B.
Plus B?
Yeah, good. How do we figure out what b is? Do you know how to figure out what b is?
No, because I don't think I've had these type of questions before. I'm not even gonna lie to
It's
you,
okay.
bro.
Well, we're teaching you. You're learning today. That's great. Yeah, we love knowledge. Dude.
Nice.
Knowledge is great, dude. Fuck yeah. Okay. So yes. Sorry, last drama. Yeah, these are the answer choices here. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I
So-
see they're relating
Are we
of
here-
12 inside of each question.
Now, here we go. Okay. Here, I'll show you where we get the 12 from. Okay. All right. In order to figure out b, what you need to do is you need to plug in one of these points for y and x, and then you need to solve for this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a hint here because you have two different points that you could plug in, right? I'm gonna say we should
Will
plug
we
this
do the
one in.
highest?
It doesn't matter honestly
No.
which one. You could do either, but like I'm gonna say we should do this one. Okay. So if
Okay.
I rewrite my equation here, right? What am I gonna put in for y if this is the point?
40.
Good. So you're gonna say 40 is equal to negative 2/3. What am I gonna put in for x?
0.
Nice. 0 plus b. Can you see what b is? What is b gonna be?
0.
No. Negative 2/3 times 0. This goes to 0.
Yeah, it is a 0.
40
40
equals
plus
b.
B. So,
So b is 40.
yeah, B. Yeah, I said 40.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said 0. Okay. You're good, dude. Okay, cool. So now I know that my equation is y is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 40. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So now we need to see which one of these looks like this. So right off the top of the, first look, like none of this shit looks like it, right? We're just like, what the fuck's going on here, right?
No.
Like this stuff is wrecked, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right off the bat, we can probably say that this is wrong, right? You see how y equals 8x plus 12? That doesn't look anything like negative 2/3 x plus 40, right?
I mean, I think Y equals 12x plus 8 looks fine.
This one, well, let's look at this. Y equals 12x plus 8, but this is y is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 40. It's still not the same thing, right? This is still not the same.
Well, 40 is a multiple of 8, though.
Good. We're getting close. Yeah, 8 is a multiple of 40. Yeah, okay. So what I start noticing is it's probably one of these choices, right? But you see how they put the X and the Y on the same side? And they also put, like, big numbers in front of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
so what would that? Wow.
well, so how would we take this and put it on the other side? This is kind of an algebra trick is what this is, right?
See, don't we just flip flop it and like? place
Not
on the other
flip-flop
side,
it. Well, we add 2/3 X is what we do. This is an algebra trick here. Anytime you see something, right, that's on one side and you want to put it on the other side, you can just do the opposite operation. So in this case, instead of minusing 2/3 X, we're going to add 2/3 X, right? Yeah. Yeah, Laz. Yeah, I think Don is streaming too. I was in his stream earlier. And I think maybe Zach is streaming too. I forget. A lot of good streamers on today. But yeah, so this is going to go away, right? And so we're going to have Y plus 2/3 X is equal to 40. Okay.
Alright.
Still doesn't look like any of this shit, right? Yeah, we're still like, yeah, what's going on here, man, right? Okay. Okay. So, notice how none of these have a fraction in front of the X, right? What would I need to do
Yeah.
to, like, get rid of a fraction in front of this thing? I get rid of the fraction.
Yeah, we just see farm. Oh, the attention. My batteries are falling out.
Your batteries are falling
Alright.
out? Are you okay, dude?
Yeah. My controller. How to get rid of the divisible, like the fraction?
Can't get enough. Yeah, for anyone else who wants more math streamers, these are all our friends. Go say hi to them. They're great. Yes. So, okay. Maybe let's not worry about the fraction in front of the X. Let's worry about this equals to, right? You see how each of these has equals to 480, right? But this thing is only equal to 40. What would I need to do to the 40 to make it equal to 480? Like, what would I have to do to 40?
Add 440.
You could add 440. That's correct. You could. But if I add 440 here to make this 480, I also have to add 440 here. And this becomes like a mess. Right? This is like a number plus y plus x. Do you see how none of these things have a number plus x and y, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we probably don't want to do that. Okay.
Probably.
So instead of adding 440, we could multiply this by something. What could we multiply it by?
Sorry. What can we wait?
If I want to do 40 times something to get me to 480, what would I need to multiply it by?
Wait. Is 40 so since 480, that means that's that's divisible by 4.
It is divisible by 4, yeah. What's it divisible by 4 on?
So divide 480 by 4.
Okay, that's gonna be 120. We can do that if you want to see, right? You do get a calculator on the SAT, so we could do 480 divided by 4, and that would get me 120.
All right. Then do 12 times 40.
12 times 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's 480. Nice. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. So this, right? We would need to multiply this by 12 to get to 480. Yeah. Okay, cool. So if I know that, right? If I know that's that, right? Let's just multiply this by 12. But if I do that to one side of the equation, I need to do it to the other side as well. Okay, I need to multiply 12 by everything. Everything on the left has to get multiplied by 12. Everything on the right needs to get multiplied by 12. Okay? So that's going to be 12 times y plus 2/3 x is equal to 480. All right? This still doesn't look like this. What do we got to do to try to make it look like that? What do we got to do?
We had to make.
Do you know, like, we can, like, distribute this,
okay,
right?
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Right.
Okay, what's up?
Well,
12y, yeah. Uh-oh, what happened to Justin's audio? Come back, Justin. Come back to us. Justin. Uh-oh. I think we lost Justin. Justin, you still there? Oh, no, he's coming back. All right, one second. Let's get him back up. There you go.
Did anybody else speak?
No?
Because I just seen myself in the call and I got kicked out of Discord.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll put you
I
back.
have my Discord code's not leaked though, so we're fine.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so then how do we do this, right? So 12 times y, yeah.
Whole time.
That got us 12y, right? And then we need to do this times this as well.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm just deleting a device off my Discord profile. Oh, my Discord has gone completely gray.
What? Why are you deleting a device off of Discord?
It's just to make sure that, like, there's this thing called devices. You can remove devices from your device, like from your account. So you see anything unusual, you can just click it and get rid of it.
Oh yeah, because you're always getting like hacked or like logged into like wrong things.
Yeah, I don't know how it happens. It's fine. All right, so we get 12y plus. Can you pull up the calculator?
Sure. Let's pull the calculator.
So,
what do you want me to do?
Well, we have to do 12 times 2/3, if I'm correct.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Here. So.
Well, 12 ABC. No, 12 times 2 ABC3. Unless that's not the calculator you use.
I just do this. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, cool. That's 8, right?
8. So,
Yeah.
12y plus 8x equals 480.
Cool.
Which is
Which answer choice?
D.
B. Nice. Good job, Justin.
No, I said D.
Oh, well, it's B. B is in boy, yeah?
Oh, wait. Oh, that says X.
We'll just assume we got it
I'm
right.
about to pull that fucking. Oh, fuck. And I'm. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, good job, Justin.
Oh. Let me just so I get up. I just fell on the ground. Lovely.
Good job, Justin. See, you get 300 points.
I'm so good.
You're gooder.
Oh my.
Okay, let me explain like how to do this one quickly. So I'm glad, Justin, that we went through all this for you to solve this question, because it taught you a lot of things along the way, and probably refreshed you on things that you have learned in your math classes previously, but just don't remember because it's the summer, right?
Yeah, I also have the worst brain damage when it comes to summer. So
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, brain damage happens, dude. But like we're here to help you get out. of
I
brain
think
damage.
I might have quite literal brain damage. I'm not even lying.
Oh no. But there is a faster way to do this. Because on the SAT,
I mean,
you
nobody
won't-
else here. Can I do another question?
yeah, you can, dude. Yeah.
Yay!
But let me show for the other people on Twitch the very quick way to do this.
All right.
Which it's similar to what you did, Justin, but here and follow along. You might see something cool here. So let's say this is the y-intercept gives it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you have a point here, right? You have 0, 40. And you have another point here, 60, 0. Okay. And what we can then do is then look at here to like plug these points in and to see like which ones work. This is what I said with the SAT. Sometimes you want to like look at the question and solve for the answer. Other times you just want to see the answer and like solve for the question. Just like work it back. Because this is an X point and a Y point, right? So this tells me when X is 0, Y should be 40. So let's look right here real quick. If X is 0 here, right? Y is just going to be 12, right? Because 0 plus 12 is just 12. So this one doesn't work. So you can immediately just eliminate that one right off the bat, okay? Then we look at this one. Okay, cool. When X is 0, right, I get 12y equals 480. Okay, well, y equals 40. We figured that out earlier, Justin, right? 12 times 40 was 480. So this one works so far. And then we have to check it with 60 and 0. So 60 and 0 means the y is 0, so this goes away, right? And we get 8 times 60. Is that 480? Yes, cool, done. Once you're at that point, you can stop doing the question. You're done. Like, yeah. These other ones don't work as well, and so yeah, that's the way to get it. So this is the rigorous way to solve the question by, again, taking 2 points, finding the equation of a line, and then rearranging that equation of a line to look like one of these forms. But if you're taking this question on the SAT and you have to do it fast, what you want to do is really just take 1 point and plug it into all the answers and just quickly see which one works. This is why I don't like the SAT. I think the SAT is, again, it's not a very good test of how smart you are or like what your math knowledge is. It's a test of, do you know the tricks, the math tricks to solve these things quickly. What's up?
Do you think, like, do all schools have SATs?
Most colleges will require you to take the SAT to apply to them, yeah. So, yes, and then Laz is right. Yeah, taking time pressure tests is a separate skill. Yeah, you're also under a time pressure, which means you have to have, like, practiced this under the pressure of, like, oh, shit, I only got, like, 30 seconds per question, which for some people, it's a lot of anxiety. They just shut down. I know. It sucks. But the way to beat that anxiety is to have done a lot of these practice questions already, so that when you see one on the exam, you're like, oh, I already know how to do this type of thing because I've seen it before. And so that's the whole purpose of this summer series we're doing, is I want you guys to see a lot of questions, and then I want to also go through them with you so I can show you what the tricks are to do them quickly. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Okay, nice. Good. I also saw that Equity answered that one, so good job, Equity. Equity, you get coins. And who else answered that one? Fembox. Okay, good job, Fem. Cool. All right.
I want to do another one for some reason.
Yeah, we can do another one. Let's do another one right now.
So I'm just going into high school. I passed with a 92, which was amazing. I'm surprised I even did that much.
Good job, Justin.
Okay, that's like mastery in my school, pretty much.
That is mastery, dude. Yeah, 92 is great, dude. That's a great score, man.
I went to check my final grade because when I did the calculation, it was like 80 something. So when the final grade came out, it was 90 because I got boosted.
Okay.
Because of
Oh, there was a curve.
There was a curve. No, actually, there was no curves. The reason why I got boosted is because one of my quarterlies that I did, I failed one. But the last quarter when we were doing our finals, any tests, like, so if you were to pass like social studies and you were failing social studies one quarter, it will replace that quarter grade with the test score.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So there's a little bit like a redemption thing.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that in high school. But I'm not going to the high school that I'm.
Yeah, you told me you're very glad you're going to a different high school, right? Because your current high school sucks or something.
Bro, it's like horrific. You can't even go out of the day without the school bathrooms being locked, bro.
Why are the school bathrooms locked?
A bunch of kids either vape in there or
so dumb.
They like trash the bathroom.
They trash the bathrooms, dude. What?
No.
Dr. Gold, please tell me you weren't one of those kids that were just smoking cigarettes in the bathroom.
Bro, I didn't do any drugs till I got to college, dude. I didn't do anything. I was a squeaky clean kid. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I didn't do nothing, dude. I was squeaky clean kid, and it was a good thing I was, because like that's how I got into college, and that's why I'm smart. I always tell kids, I'm like, don't waste the partying now in high school, man. You can have so much more fun later when you become an adult. Like, I don't get the point of getting high in high school in the bathroom. That sounds terrible. I would not want to do that.
They're not just like getting high, where they're using nicotine vapes and destroying their lungs to this by
That's so dumb. That's so dumb, dude. Yeah, nicotine's the dumbest drug, dude. So dumb. Damn curve. Why was it on grade deflation? Yeah. All right, here. Let's do another SAT question. Justin, let's see if you can get it. Cool. Let's go.
Yeah. Whilst I'm playing Minecraft, making a world.
Well, here, focus a little bit on this. Yeah. Circle A has a radius of 3n, and Circle B has a radius of 129n. Wow, that's a big radius difference. Oh my god. Where n is a positive constant. The area of Circle B is how many times the area of Circle A? Oh, okay. It's pretty good. This is hard, yeah. Yeah, see, this is what I talk about, guys. Like, yeah, these early SAT questions were pretty easy, but it quickly ramps up to being difficult. Yeah, that's why getting a perfect score is not easy on this.
I'm surprised I even got a perfect score.
Yeah.
Can't speak. I'm surprised I even got a perfect score for my year.
Yeah,
Like,
Laz says I
because-
didn't finish. Yeah, you got to read the prompt. You got to read the whole prompt. Yeah. Well, you didn't get a perfect score, Justin? Why not?
I'm surprised I even got a perfect score for this year. Like, I'm surprised I got the score I got.
Oh, that's good. You're good. I'll show some easy ways to do this one. Again, we'll show the rigorous way to solve this, and then we're gonna show the quick way to do it. So the answer, Femvox is right again. The answer is D. It's not 43. I'll show you why. Okay.
Wait, let me see this.
Yeah, let's read the question. So it says circle A has a radius of 3n, circle B has a radius of 129n, where n is a positive constant. The area of circle B is how many times the area of circle A?
Are we doing squared? Like not by squared, but like
It is squared. Yeah, it has to do with this, right? So let's remember area of circle is equal to pi r squared. Right?
Right.
Okay, cool. Good. So they want to know how many times is the area of circle B compared to the area of circle A, right? So we could say area of B divided by the area of A, right? This fraction right here would tell me how many times B is bigger than A, right? Let's say B is 4 times bigger than A, right? We do 4 times bigger than A, right? That would be 4 to 1. That would just be equal to 4. Which would be the same thing as like 8 over 2, right? It does use radiuses, Heavenly, it does. But okay. So we know that the area of a circle, right? This would be pi times the radius of B squared. And then the area of A would be pi times the radius of A squared. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, we know that the radius of B, right, is 129n, right? So RB is 129n, okay? So if I were to plug that in for here, that would be pi times 129n, all of that squared. What would we be on the bottom? What would be on the bottom here for this pi RA squared?
Oops. Let's see. Area, which is 3. So.
Mm-hmm.
2. Not 2.25. I'm stupid.
No, you're good.
Just
So look, it's
3.
pi times, yeah, good.
3n.
It's RA squared, so it's pi times 3n, but all of that is squared. Okay?
Well, 3 squared is 9.
Good. Yeah, all right, so let's do that, right. So first of all, do you see any things that cancel on the top of the fraction and the bottom of the fraction?
No.
I see a pi being multiplied and a pi being multiplied on the bottom, right? If something's multiplying on the top and also multiplying on the bottom, what does that do? Let's say I do 3 times 4 over 3 times 2. What is this, Justin? Do you know what this is? What's 3 times 4 divided by 3 times 2?
Would it be 4 times 2 then? Because you're canceling out the 3s?
You cancel out the 3s, but then it's 4 divided by 2.
Which is 2.
Which is 2, yeah. You could also see this way, right? If I do 3 times 4, that's 12. 3 times 2 is 6.
3.14 divided by 3.14. No, not 3.14.
Yeah, no, pi is, basically 3.14 and 3.14.
Yeah, like...
Laz says no editing. Okay. So, this and this cancel, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Okay. So this goes away. This goes away. So now we're left with this. So this is another thing we have to kind of remember with exponents. If you have something within an exponent, do you know like what this exponent does to each of these things?
Squared? Yeah,
It squares both of them.
It does 129 times 129.
So that's 129 squared, but then it's also n squared, okay? This is going to hit both of the things. And then this is going to be 3 squared over n squared. Do you see something else that can get canceled that's on the top and it's also on the bottom?
N squared and n squared.
Right, so these things go away. Okay.
5
So now I'm left with, yes, right? Look, we have 129 squared over 3 squared. Yeah?
Yeah.
Which, at this point, yes, you could take a calculator and do it if you wanted to. You know, this is one way to do it. So we could say, okay, this is 129 squared divided by 3 squared, which is 9. So that ends up being 1849. Right? Which, do we see how that's one of the answer choices?
Yeah.
Good. So that's the correct answer choice. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good job. Okay, I'll show the quicker way to do this. So this is good. I mean, this is a good, again, thorough way. I like to explain, like, the math of, like, where it comes from, like, why we're doing this, and blah, blah, blah. But then let me show you, like, the way to speed run it. Because that is really all the SAT is, man. You're just speed running a math exam. Okay. So what I notice is that I know that area is what we say is proportional. So they're going to do, like, this, like, squiggly, like looks like a fish. I know it's proportional to r squared, okay? So whatever this multiplies by, this is going to go up by the square of it, okay? So I know that RA to RB is going from 3n to 129n. So 3n to 129n is going to be a factor of 43. And you can approximate this too. Look, you can approximate this. Even if you don't want to, like, use your calculator, you just want to start doing some quick mental math, I could approximate this as, like, 120. And I know that's going up by a factor of 40. Right? 3 to 120 is going up by a factor of 40. Yeah? So,
Yeah.
okay. So that's what the radius goes up by, right? But the area goes up by the square of that. So instead of it going up by 40, the area needs to go up by 40 squared. 40 squared is the same thing as 1600, which this is basically this answer, right? These ones don't make any sense. Like, I know it's not 43. That's way too small. It can't be 86. That's way too small. That's way too small. This is the only one that's even remotely in the ballpark. That's how I would do it quickly. Yeah. Heavenly, you can do any of the questions. Yeah, just type in the answer. That's what you're supposed to do. Just type in the answer. Also, if your mic, but you said if you have no volume, that's gonna be kind of hard for me to work with you. Yeah, you have to have some sort of mic, or some sort of. You have to have some. You have to have some sort of, like, headphones, because I mean that's the whole point of a stream. You know, I can't sign language to people.
That's tragic.
Oh, bro, but okay, here I'll show you, dude. I was at what was it? At this concert I was at. So they have people that are doing sign language for the people in the audience. One second, let me find the video of this.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I've seen this Eminem one goes like Godzilla, and then, like, the guy just starts, like,
He's like sign languaging at it, really?
the sign language guy just, like, starts going at it.
Yeah, dude, it's like tricky, like, for them to do that. Yeah, watch right here. I'll one second. I have the video of it. Where did I put the video of it, dude? It's so good. I know it's on my Instagram somewhere. I just don't want to go find it. No, that was just going into the festival. Yeah, music, yeah. Oh, I know where it was. I know where it is. It's right here, dude. Yeah, watch this video, dude. So this was like, oh wait, no, that's the that was the ping pong ball. Where was the is it this one? One sec, I'll find it. No, where is it? Oh man, my sister must have posted it later.
Yeah.
Or I edited it. Anyways, yeah, they have people at the concerts that, like, they do sign language at the concerts for people in the crowd, and it's super funny to see them doing it. What'd you say?
Like, how would they throw gangs? Well, not gangs, like sign language for like
Oh, here it is.
God
Here it is.
from
Here's the video. Here's the video. One sec. Here's the video. Here it is. Here it is. If it wants to load, come on, internet. Especially there are times that they gotta. Yeah, look at this. This woman was like going at it, dude.
What is something people are not ready to hear?
Gosh dang.
So she's like going up and she's just sign language, it. She's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What the?
What is something people are not ready to hear?
Oh my gosh, bro. Like, bro, you're even doxing the location on where it is, bro. It's in Michigan.
It is in Michigan. I told everyone I was in Michigan last week, dude. People know I'm in Michigan.
No, you did it. I'm joking.
Yeah, I did.
No, you never told me you were in Michigan. You told me you were out of town.
All right, here. We're going to give coins to people who are answering. Laz Joma. Or, Laz, you haven't gotten any points yet. So, here, we got to give points to Laz Joma. And then points to Justin.
So I have 600.
No, you don't. No, you get 300 for the first one of the. Can I explain integrals? Yeah, I totally can explain integrals. Do you have an example question, Star Egg? Do you have an example question you want me to go through? That would probably be the best thing.
Oh.
$5. You don't know anything yet. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I can give you like a little quick little intro into how integrals work. I don't know, like what level of math are you in so far? I mean the quick. What's up?
I'm
What's up,
not
Justin?
here.
All right, good to see you, dude. Yeah. Good job working on questions with us, dude. You're good, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is cool. Good job. I like this. Yeah, this is a good question there. Preparing for entering a course. Okay, cool. Not this. Thank you, Equity. So this is an example, Star Egg, of an integral. Okay. And what they're doing is they're asking you to find the area. This is a little complicated. This is the area between two curves. It's between this and this. So maybe let me show you something a little bit easier. Yeah, let's say, okay, this is a good one. I mean, this is a good question, but let's start with something easier. Let's say we have the integral from 0 to 3 of 2x dx. Okay? This is a pretty good one. All right? What that means, so this is taking the integral from a to b of a function. Yeah. Well, also FemVox, it's the area of like 3x squared minus the area of 2x. Yeah, the ugly Riemann sums. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. This is where like, yeah, when we teach like integrals, I don't want to like go through all the like the boring like this is where it comes from bullshit, because like kids are usually like they just gloss over that. It doesn't make any sense to them until afterwards, and then they're like, oh, I see why that makes sense now. So I'm just gonna show like an easy example, and then that'll give you an intro to how integrals work. So, the integral from a to b of f of x dx is just fancy math language of find the area under a curve, f of x, between a and b. Okay, and so what that means is, like, for instance, if this is f of x, and when we say under the curve, we say from here to here, like from wherever the curve is to wherever the x-axis is. So this would be like from a to b, and this right here would be equal to this. That's the general terminology for it, right? Is that like from A to B, that tells you like where your start point on the curve is, where your end point on the curve is in terms of x. And then integrating that function is finding the area underneath the curve that connects to the x-axis. That's integrals in a fucking nutshell. Yeah, okay. So I can show you an example of how to do one of these. How to evaluate one. Have you learned anything about derivatives yet, Star Egg? Because that's the other thing. Integrals are technically antiderivatives. So you do the function for every input value. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll show you how it works. Okay, so if we were to graph this, we can do this by graphing this. So let's say we graph, so this is, again, this is f of x, right? So we just say f of x is equal to 2x. That's the same thing, right, as y is just equal to 2x, which we could graph right here on our little graph. Let's say we do it. So let's put some markers. And then what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so y equals 2x, right? That's going to start here. Space this out a little bit better, right? And we know that another point, right, will be when x is equal to 3, y will be equal to 6, okay? So here we go. X is equal to 3, y is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's right here. Okay, so this ends up being our graph. F of x is equal to 2x, okay? Now, the integral... Okay, good to see you, Heavenly. From 0 to 3 of 2x dx, okay? Remember that this is 0 and this is 3. So that's going to be figuring out what is the area here. Okay? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to figure out the area underneath this curve from 0 to 3. Do you know how to figure out what the area would be here? Like, you can use some geometry, like, real quick, right? How could I figure out what the area is here? What's up, Noise? Good to see you, dude.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Why, hello there. What time is it? Well, dude, it's late for you, bro. What? This is gonna be like midnight, 1 a.m. for you, no?
Yeah, 5 to 1.
5 to 1. Hey, fuck. Tuesday. Starik says using the Pythagorean theorem. Close. Pythagorean theorem is used for triangles. But this is also, right? This is a triangle. And let's remember that the integral is equal to the area under the triangle, right? How do I figure out the area of this triangle? Do you remember the equation for that, Stareg? It's where we got to remember some geometry. Yep, equity's correct. It's 1/2 base times height. You're okay, Starek. Yeah. So here, this is the area of a triangle. It's 1/2 base times the height. Shot in the dark, but y equals mx plus b. Good to see you, Hope. Y equals mx plus b is the line, right? This is y equals mx plus 0, technically. Yeah. But the area of a triangle is always 1/2 the base times the height. In this case, guys, the base here is 3. And then the height is equal to 6. Right? So we can plug that in, right? So that's 1/2. That's the only thing I remember from math class? All right, well, here, we're going to help you remember some more things, Hope. 1/2 this, right? Base times height. Yeah. Good, lads. So that's 1/2 times 3 times 6. So this is equal to 9. Yeah? Okay, cool. So we figured that out, right? We figured out that the area underneath this curve right here is equal to 9. Because it's half of a rectangle. Yes. That's actually a very good realization there. It is half of a rectangle. Yeah. No, I like that. That's cool. Because, yeah, if we were to, like, make this a whole rectangle, right, then it would just be base times height. But we only have half of it. That's actually, that's very smart there, Stark. That is where the area of a triangle comes from. It's half of a rectangle. Okay. Cool. All right. So we figured that out, right? We figured out what the area was there. We figured out it was 9. Okay. That's one way to do it. Triangle sandwiches. Yeah, how do y'all cut your sandwiches, right? You know that's a whole thing, right? What is it? How cut sandwiches meme. Yeah, I love this one, dude. This is always my favorite, dude. The geometry is too complicated to explain here, but yeah, cutting a sandwich diagonally gives you more sandwich. My mother used to always cut our sandwiches like this on the right, but never like this on the left. I think there's something to do with triangle is the only viable answer. Yeah, right. Noise. How do you cut your sandwiches?
See, I used to be a rectangle enjoyer, but recently I've taken to the triangle life.
Yeah,
It's much
right?
better.
The triangle life is nice, dude. Yeah, what? Yeah. My mom used to always cut it like the rectangle, and then I started switching over to the I think it's because you get more angles, right? Like eating a flat sandwich is not fun, dude. You don't want that.
I
There's
sometimes cut it up in little squares.
you cut up into little squares. My mother would also do it. She cut it into like into quarters or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not cut sandwiches, just eat them whole. That's what Fembox says. I feel like wait, 1 sec. The explanation that's criminal, dude. Yeah, eating sandwiches without even like cutting. Okay, I think this is a little bit of a side tangent, but we'll get back to integrals. I think let's say like this is like eating, right? This is like a mouth eat, right? If you eat your sandwiches like this, right, you're just always going to be getting this like this horizontal edge, and then this is like curved. This is like no fun, right? But I feel like if I eat sandwiches like this, right? Or here, let me make this like we need to make this transparent, sorry. Yeah, if I eat sandwiches like this, look, I get a nice edge here, I get a nice edge here. Like I also like you get a lot of nice edges eating a sandwich that's triangularly cut compared to one that's rectangular. Mouth is not big enough, Laz says. Sounds like skill issue. Okay. All right. Anyways, enough with the sandwiches. Sandwiches. Noise. What's the okay? Are you a salad cream enjoyer or a mayo enjoyer or a mustard enjoyer on your sandwiches?
I like all three of them. Depends on the sandwich.
They're all pretty nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of salad cream.
Well,
They don't really sell it over here. You have to go to like the specialty British shops to get the salad cream.
I'd actually just have, like a salad sandwich, just put like iceberg lettuce in it, mayonnaise and pepper. And sometimes
No meat?
just
You
have
don't put any
lettuce
meat
in
in
a
it?
sandwich.
You don't put any meat in
No,
it?
sometimes. I mean, normally I do, but I'd quite happily just eat lettuce sandwiches.
Yeah, or like cress. Cress is good. Heinz is now doing this. They're calling it the everything sauce. It's all of their sauces in one. It's available exclusively to sauce fanatics in the UK. You have to go try this first, Noise.
What constitutes as a sauce fanatic?
I don't know. Heinz combined 14 of the sauces to create the epic every sauce. Okay. It has burger sauce, garlic sauce, aioli sauce, smoky baconaise, sweet chili, chip sauce, saucy sauce? What the fuck is saucy sauce?
Not a clue.
Saucy sauce? Sriracha mayo, mayo mustard, truffle mayo, garlic and caramelized onion, curry ketchup, pickle ketchup, and smoky bacon ketchup. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. A lot of sauces. All right. Anyways, back to integrals. I'm hungry now. I want a sandwich. Okay, so that was one way to do this, right? The other way is to actually evaluate this integral, and I'm just going to show you how we evaluate integrals, which is it's pretty cool. For simple things, simple integrals. We call these like simple polynomials, which means you just have numbers and x's and things are just squared and cubed, and it's cool. Okay. A good question, Star Egg, is do you remember how to take a derivative? So, for instance, if I have 3x squared and I take the derivative, what does that become? Do you know what that is, Star Egg? You said you'd done some derivatives, so I want to know if you know how this works. Yes, they do know. Okay. Second. Okay. 1 second. Please hold.
Boot up Symbol Lab.
What in your lab, dude? What?
We done? Good, I can take a nap now.
Dun, 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 dun. So the derivative should be 6x. Yes, good job. Yes, it is 6x, yes. And so what we did there, right? Customer service officer, yeah. Is Now, you're very good, Star Egg. So we took this, right? We pulled it down and multiplied it by this, and then we dropped the power by 1. So this became 2 times 3 times x to the 2 minus 1, which is x to the 1. Okay? So, yes, you're right. This became 6x. Okay? Integration is the opposite of derivatives. So, integration, what we do is we take the exponent, we raise it by 1, and then we divide by the new exponent. So, let's take, for instance, let's say we want to take 3x squared and do the integral, okay? The rule for this is called the power rule. You're going to learn a lot of rules in calculus about like different ways to do integrals. Is that we take this exponent, we bump it up by 1, and then we divide by the new exponent. So I'll show you how this works. So this is going to become 3x to the 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. Now you raise the power, okay? So this becomes 3x to the 3rd over 3, right? This goes away. And you just get x cubed. Okay? That's what the integral of this is. Okay? So the derivative of this became 6x. The integral of this became x cubed. Okay? Now I want to show you something cool. Okay? Because let's say we took x cubed and then we took the derivative. Notice that if I take the derivative of this, right? Power comes down. It becomes 3x. And then this drops by 1. So it becomes 3 minus 1. So it becomes 3x squared. So do you see how the derivative reversed what happened with the integral? Like, we ended up getting the same thing, right? It's pretty cool. So, right, if you integrate and then you derive, you get back to the same thing. It's the same thing with here. If I take the derivative of this and I get the 6x, and then let's integrate. Watch what happens if we integrate. Then this raises, so it goes from a 1 to a 2, and then we divide by the new power, right? So that becomes 6 to the x squared over 2. This goes away and becomes 3x squared. Look, it's the same thing. Yeah, thanks, Fembox. Appreciate that, yeah. Yeah, so this is why integrals are sometimes called the antiderivative. Because they're the opposite of the derivative. If you integrate, why does that work? Oh, that's a good question. Why does that work? I don't know, actually. I'm sure there is some explanation to it. I could look up why it is. Probably has to do with like the limit definition of an integral, right? Is that how it probably works? It has, like anything in math, the formal definition to why this happens is a little bit more complicated and would probably be confusing to try to understand. Yeah. It has to do with the limit definition, doesn't it? Yeah, I just don't want to do the limit definition. Yeah. I don't want to confuse people too much. And honestly, I would confuse myself trying to do it right now. But for now, just trust me. It's the fundamental... Oh, thank you, Zone. Yeah, Zone says it's the fundamental theorem of of calculus. Yeah, that's this, right? The integral of f prime of x from a to b is equal to f of b minus f of a. This is what's called the fundamental theorem of calculus. And I think this is what relates, like, integrals and derivatives in terms of this. Yeah. But in general, yeah, the thing to the, you know, without getting too much in depth, Stareg, because I know you haven't taken this course yet and you just want to, like, get a quick introduction to it, just know that integrals are like the inverse of derivatives. So whereas derivatives deal with, like, the slope of functions, right? You know, like how fast things are increasing and decreasing. Integrals deal with the area under functions. Which is kind of like an accumulation thing, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So let's try to do it for this one then, okay? Yeah, the proof is not very long, but if one didn't have a good background of limits, it can be confusing. I agree. Yeah. I again, yeah. And limits are kind of a confusing thing sometimes to students, so I don't want to go too much into that just now, but it's okay. So for now, I'm just going to show you like the quick way of how this works, right? Is we're now going to integrate 2x, okay? So let's try to remember, right? If I have 2x and I want to integrate it, right? What is that going to become, right? Remember that we take whatever this power is, we raise it up by 1, and then we're going to divide by the new power. Good, 2x squared over 2. Very good, Starek. Yep, yep. So this is going to become 2x squared over 2, which is just the same thing as x squared. Okay, cool. So now this whole thing here, and again, you'll learn there's like some formal things in math where like, you know, this needs to match this. dx just tells you like which integral you're integrating. Sorry, which variable you're integrating, sorry, in the integral. But don't really worry about it for now because in basic calculus, this will always match this. It's only when we start getting into like vector calculus and other weird stuff that this doesn't match. So this is going to end up becoming x squared. But then we need to know, what do we do with the 0 and the 3 here? And this has to do with what's technically called the fundamental theorem of calculus. But for our sake, what you do is you end up drawing a line here. Yeah, multivariable, yeah. Yeah. I'm teaching a kid multivariable right now. It's starting to rack my brain a little bit. Like, I don't know, like the distance between planes and points and stuff. Oh, so much. This is from 0 to 3, okay? So once we've done the integral, like we've done this thing, we can get rid of this squiggly. We can get rid of the dx, and it just becomes this, and then there's a bar here. Okay. Now, what this bar means is that I'm going to plug in this for my function and get a value. So that's going to be 3 squared. And then I'm going to subtract it from plugging this into the value. So that's going to be minus 0 squared. That's the trick they teach you with... This is called technically a definite integral. Good. Right, yeah, which just equals 9. Do you see how that 9 is the same as the 9 here? Yeah? Alright, it's pretty cool, yeah? Yeah, and there you go, yeah. That's how integrals work. So yeah, I hope that was a cool little intro. Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to like get a quick like sneak peek into how these things work. I know because it's the summer and you're not starting classes probably for another couple weeks, couple months. But yeah, if you want to get like an introduction to this, super great. Do you have a calculus textbook that you can like glance at to like look ahead? Like usually what's up, Enigma? Usually when you take a calculus class, they make you buy like a really big book, and it contains like the derivatives part, the integrals part, and then sometimes it even contains the multivariable part. So you get like 3 courses in one. I was looking at Wikipedia, but I did not understand the symbols. Yeah, dude, fuck Wikipedia. Wikipedia sucks, honestly, for math. Yeah, dude, if I look up like... The problem is, and this is what with a lot of math, is like they tend to gatekeep with just, you know... a lot of like math symbols and notation that doesn't make sense intuitively. Yeah. Again, so I think earlier Laz or maybe it was Femvox was saying I could do like the Riemann sum definite. Yeah, I don't like showing students this first because I feel like this confuses them more because then they're just like, what the hell's going on here? Womp squared. Yes, Khan Academy is great. I agree. Yeah, shout out Khan Academy. They're cool. They probably have a nice thing on integrals. I don't know. Got integrals? But you don't need to go in. This is it. You just need to go to this, which is like integration. You would want to start with this, which is what we just did. We just did the reverse power rule. I don't like their videos because they're like, I don't know. They're kind of like boring and like they take forever. And like, I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff here. If you want like a textbook, I have here. I'll drop it in the chat. Where is it? Calculus. There you go. That's my Khan Academy. If you watching 2x speed, yeah. There's a URL to this is like my favorite calculus textbook is what it is. And it contains Calc 1, Calc 2, and Calc 3 in it. And I think they do a very good job of explaining things. So if you wanted to start with integrals, that would be here in Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is where the integral starts. And you learn some cool things. So if you want to get a little bit of like a jump ahead with the summer, You can self-pace and like go through this book, look at the examples, try to do some of the questions. And if you want, you know, I don't know how you found us, but we have a Discord right there that you, where is it? Right there. Sorry. That you can join and you can ask me questions whenever. We stream 3 times a week. This is our schedule for those that don't know. That's our streaming schedule for the summer. And we just host these open office hours. So like you could start going through the book, and if you could get through some questions, and if you don't understand how to do certain things, then you can come on the stream and ask, and it's free. Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, of course. Yeah. And then also, if you want to know, we have some other really cool math streamer friends. That's all their Twitches, and they also do free help throughout the week on Twitch. So, you know, if I'm not online and you have a burning question about something math-wise, any of those guys are really cool. They're our friends, our partners, and they also stream math help. Yeah, they're cool. Laz says, older books tend to be better than modern books since older books actually try to teach you, whereas modern books try to tend to learn about discussing formalizations. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. This is what I call like the gatekeeping of math. Is I feel like people, like, I get the formalism. I get that we had to come up with a language to make things consistent, right? The problem is that language, I think, is very scary to new students. When they see like homogeneous, isomorphism, all these words, they don't know. They're just like stop. Yeah. Oh, Enigma. Oh, nice. Streamer help. Links to the Discord and Twitch for any streamer. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so if I do this, let me see, Zach/D. Oh, that is super cool, man. Oh, very cool. I didn't know that. What is an isomorphic algorithm? I heard it in a movie. I don't know, honestly. Probably one of those other guys, math guys know. That's like the heavy math stuff. Oh, that's very cool. Enigma. I was maybe gonna ask about your bot to know if you have any like cool things for running like polls. So like you have this, right? If I give like a saves to I don't know, let's give yourself a save. Like this is super cool. I like that you Yeah, in a perfect universe. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. What I think would be cool would be for some way to do like quizzes live on the live stream. So what I've been doing, Enigma, I'll just show you what I've been doing. Is I have these SAT questions that we're running through with the students, and I'm having the people in the audience like type in what the correct answer is. I'd like a way to be able to keep track of who answered like what question, what the right answer was, like did they get it right, like equivalent to like how many saves they got, and then maybe even like who got it first. I understand that it would need some input on my side because I would have to tell the bot, okay, we're on a new question, the correct answer is C, look for answers, and then they put in answers, and then based on what the correct answer is, it would award points to whether they were correct, and then maybe a bonus if they got it first. Yeah. Oh, thanks, dude. Oh, dude, thanks for the raid, and Simplex. What's up, Simplex? Good to see you, dude. Yes. All the math guys are gems. Yes. Watch Gold! What's up, Simplex? How was your stream, dude? What was going on? Yeah, shout out to our boy Simplex. Yeah, so yeah, Starix, Simplex is another one of the math streamers I was talking about. That does things. He's very cool. And I think Simplex, you're doing a DiffyQ class this July? Yeah, Enigma. Yeah, that would be really cool. Do I have your DMs? One sec. Do I have you added as a friend on Discord? Enigma. Or you're probably in Zach's or Penn Center's Discord, yeah? I'll probably find you. Zach's maybe? No? Yeah. I tried stopping by Obi, but all I could do was give you a hydrate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Danny's Discord. Okay. One sec. Let me do I have wait, what is Danny's Discord? One sec. What is it? Help Danny/D. Does that work? No. Yeah. What was it? I gotta remember all the commands. Okay. No, it was this. Danny help/D. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Danny/D. There you go. Okay. I think that works. Oh, it's Dan. Oh, we don't call him Danny? We just call him Dan? Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, wait. There's a whole list of things. Okay, I'm gonna bookmark this. Thank you, Enigma. Okay. Also, I'm gonna join Danny's Discord real quick. Yes, cool. All right. I'll find you in Danny's. Okay. Cool. Let me go through the chat real quick. Chads. Yes, there we go, dude. Thanks, dude. All right, one second. Let me go through all the chats here. Or the chats. Yeah. Okay, cool. Had a good conversation about math education and did a long history lesson on the invention of calculus. Wow. See, this is the cool stuff that goes on with these math streamers. Everyone has like really cool discussions and yeah, the you know, I need to get you on my podcast, Simplex, actually. I haven't I tried to get Danny on. Danny, I guess, is busy on Fridays. And I did have Penn Center and I did have Zach. I think you'd be another cool guest to have. I'll DM you. But yeah. Very cool. Math education. Yeah, that's a lot of what we do, right? We love math education. And then the invention. Calculus was invented for physics, right? Isn't that what happened? Like, the physicist, yeah. Calculus was invented for us by Newton, I think. That's very cool that you were discussing how integral calculus came about, because literally, yeah, that's what Star Egg was asking me just right as you were rating. They were asking for just a quick introduction into, like, what integration is. And we did a pretty simple example here of, like, doing the area under a line that looks like a triangle. Newton invented calculus for physics. Leibniz invented calculus for beauty and discovery. Okay. Yeah, they discovered it at the same time, right? This is one of these rare times this happens all throughout history. Like, someone will discover something and someone will discover the same thing, but they haven't been collaborating with each other, right? But, like, for whatever reason, the right development of human society caused these two things to happen at the exact same time. Yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, I know but Leibniz got snubbed or something, right? There's some, like, drama between the two of them. Starting Monday is your differential equations class. Yeah, very cool. DiffyQ is very cool. Probably one of my favorite classes in the whole upper math regime of things. Just because it's so useful. Like, differential equations describe everything that we do in the world. There's the predator-prey stuff. There's flow rates. Differential equations, like, rule a lot of the things that naturally happen around us. And they're not simple to solve, except in these cases where, like, we've developed very cool techniques to basically be a toolbox. Like, if it's this way, it's this way. Do you know I do know about gas laws. Yeah, you can ask about gas laws, Hope. Yeah, totally. What does differential mean? Okay, cool. That's a very good question, Star Egg. Yeah, we were talking about sandwiches. I was getting hungry. Yeah, differentials have to do with derivatives, is what it is. So, like, for instance, a differential could be, d something dx, right? Well, this is a derivative, is what it is. But the differential is technically the dx part. Yeah. Did you say gas? U.S. government, did you say gas proceeds to invade country? But differentials just talk about, like, how much things are changing. And you've done, like, first derivatives, sure, right? But then you can also have, like, second derivatives, like, let's say d squared y, dx squared. Differential equations deals with equations that have multiple orders of different derivatives in them. Yeah. So the classic differential equation that gets used is called the wave equation, right? The wave equation is a differential equation. So yeah, this is an example of a differential equation. Where's like the bigger image? I just want a bigger image of it. So it involves a second derivative of something with respect to t, and then the other second derivative with respect to x, and then there's another thing. Oh yeah, okay. You put in the homework thing. Yeah, I'll go through it. Perfect. Yes, evolution does. Yeah. So what we can say here is like predator. Why am I double typing predator, prey, equation, differential equation? Yeah. So this is an example of yeah. Here, let's look at this up. Yeah, so this is an example of... The reason why this is called a differential equation is, right, is because you have a derivative here. So the derivative of p, so the change in the number of predators with respect to time is related to the number of predators that are there plus the amount of prey that is there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you, how do people sign up for your differential equations class? One sec. Let me go through all this. Sorry, I got to go through all my chats. Oh, nice. We can just do that. Okay, okay. Yes. Yeah, okay, so it's all in Penn Centers. One sec. Let me figure out what that is. Yeah, that would be very useful for simulating a game world. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so right here, right, again, like the change in the number of predators is negative with respect to the number of predators that are there, right? This represents like a competition aspect, right? If there are a lot of predators, then the rate of more predators entering society is negative because of that, because there's limited resources, right? So so that's why it's negative, but it's also positive related to the amount of prey there is, which is the amount of food they have. So this is an example of like describing a real world scenario, right? Where like whatever, raptors are eating mice, but if there aren't enough mice, then the amount of raptors die. But then if the amount of raptors die, then the mice can reproduce more because like they're not getting eaten as much. And so there ends up being like what's called like a steady state solution, like an equilibrium, like a balance point. And the way to solve that is to use differential equations. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a here. Did I shout you out? I feel like I did, didn't I? In Simplex. Yeah. Oh, I have to wait an hour before shouting about them again. Okay, I already did. But yeah, it's in Penn Centers. You know, and I'll put a link to all these because there are 3 people running courses, right? Simplex, you're running a DiffyQ course. Penn Center is running a complex analysis course. And then I feel like there's a 3rd person running a course. Physics on Twitch just makes me so happy, and tutoring in general. And yeah, very cool. Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah. Well, nice to find you here, Cheesiest of Cakes. Oh, Zach is doing Infinite Series. Oh, is that what he's doing for? Oh, okay. That's what his whole dissertation was on, right? Was on Infinite Series. I feel like it was like teaching sequences in series. That was his whole thing. Okay. I need to do that. Yeah, I will link. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So here, one sec. We go to Discord. So yeah, within this is within Zach's Discord. He has a course registration for Infinite Series. That looks like that will start on September 9th. And then Penn Center has his in... Ooh, where is it? Yeah, differential equations. So he has a differential equations class that is going to start on the 8th. Yeah. If only my teacher streamed. So much better than regular class. Yeah. I don't take the SAT till next May, but I'm just a physics fiend. Yeah, physics is great, dude. Yeah, we do a lot of physics. But okay, yeah. I will put that all together. Again, join the Discord. That's the easiest way for you to get the updates with everything we do here on Twitch. But I will link to all those other awesome math streamer friends of ours that are running courses for free. They're all free. It's all gonna be on Twitch. Free courses. There's like usually some sort of lecture material. There's homework stuff. Like you can take all these math courses for free, and you can ask questions to the streamers here. Which, yes, yeah, as a shy girl, yeah, I agree. Yeah, well, as a shy anything at this point, right? It's hard, I know, in class to ask questions because you feel like you're outing yourself as being dumb or something, which is wrong. Like, you're not dumb. Don't worry about that.
No.
Yeah, no. Asking questions makes you smart. Not asking questions is what, is not the good thing. Dudette works. Yes. Yes. Okay. But yeah, let's do. You had a question, Hope. Let me pull it up for you real quick. Let's do it. Was it an ideal gas law question? Yeah, it was. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, here it is. I totally agree, Simplex. Yes, I guarantee half the class has the same question, the other half doesn't even know what to ask. 100%. And especially in these big, like, 300-person college classes, like intro calculus, intro fit, like, whatever. Yeah, the teacher just goes up there rambling, and if you don't understand it, yeah, I guarantee half the class doesn't understand it either. So, you do have, like, kind of, like, just raise your hand and be like, bro, like, no. Like, stop. Like, doesn't make any sense. Yeah. We'll put I'll talk to Penn and Simplex and Zach about trying to get like some central links for what all the signups are, because yeah, there's a lot going on this summer, which is good. I mean, like, I'm glad everyone's doing things. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's that. And then okay, so let's see. Hope, which one did you want help with? Yeah. No, I can spell. The highlighted one. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Pull this one in. This looks like we're going to do some ideal gas laws. All right. Okay. A balloon is blowing up to a volume of half a liter at 72 degrees. First of all, why'd they put it in Fahrenheit? Oh, man, dude. What? Why are they putting it in Fahrenheit? Excuse me? Are you going to have to convert this to Kelvin already? Okay. The balloon sits in a hot car, which reaches 103 degrees Fahrenheit. Assuming constant pressure, what is the new volume of the balloon? Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yes, this is where we're going to use this equation y'all learn, right? Which is PV is equal to nRT. I think depending on whether you're in chemistry or physics, sometimes they end up using this one, which I think is capital NKT. Yeah, there's two of them, but whatever, it doesn't really matter for now. Okay. Wait, what are each variable? That's a good point. This is pressure. This is volume. This, I believe, is number of moles. This is a constant. And then this is the temperature. Okay? And there are rules about what all the units have to be for things, which we'll get into. I'll show you how they work. Okay. The cool thing with PV equals nRT... Is there an E? Is there an E? Is the plural for mole? No. So, yeah. Mole and moles are two different things. This is technically, I think, molality. Molality. And then there's, like, molar, which is, like, molarity. And then moles, right, is just, like, number of stuff. Yeah, see, you got to be careful with this, because when you write out equations, molarity is like capital M, but then molality is written out, I think, as lowercase mole. There are so many rules. There really are, man, dude. Yeah. I agree. I like chem. I do. No, I like chem as well. I made like I made like a funny like TikTok on this. What was it? Yeah, if you ever want like one sec. Where's the one I do with chemical equations? Yeah, I do like funny little short videos on TikTok about some of these topics that always get asked. So this one is like chemistry. Quick warning: while these tricks will work most of the time, this is the whole thing. Chemistry kind of sucks because it's just like there's always exceptions with chemistry. But this is a video that I've done, for instance, for like how to do like Lewis dot structures. So if you need help with like chem stuff, there's my TikTok as well. I do funny little videos. But yeah, chemistry does suck because there's so many exceptions in chemistry. Not as many as I'm sure biology or whatever, psychology, where there are no rules at all. Gonna start need 10 years of experience, mate. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. If we have PV, how did you get so good at so many different disciplines? I've taught them all. During my PhD in physics, they don't really give you that much money. So, the way to be able to not eat ramen every day is to be a private tutor. And so I was a private tutor for about a decade, and I ended up just teaching everything. So I've taught anything, math, physics, chemistry, any science or math, I say, from like middle school up through like upper college. I've probably taught it at some point, and it comes back to me eventually. I look young for a PhD. I'm 34. Oh, yeah, I'm not exactly the youngest. I feel old. Yeah. But yeah, it was one of those things where like I wanted to keep partying and buying drinks at the bar, and you can't do that on a PhD salary, so I started teaching a lot. And once I finished my PhD, I was like, oh, cool. Now I have all this knowledge and teaching stuff. Let me try to like give back and do it for free. And yeah, we have a whole nonprofit and whatnot. This all works through. There's a lot of stuff going on. You find time to work out. Yeah, I think, well, health and fitness is very important as well. I always say, like, the brain is cool, but it only really works if the body's doing all right as well. So, yeah, I find, like, mentally I work well if physically I'm also working well. So, like, yeah, that's another philosophy thing. I'm planning to get a PhD in the future in nuclear physics. So cool. Yeah, that's cool. I got my PhD in plasma physics. If you ever want to, like, read my... Sorry, we're taking a couple tangents. That's okay. If you ever want to read my thesis, I did basically nuclear physics. It's fusion, but yeah, it was plasma physics is what I did. So you can read 40 pages of nonsense if you want. But yeah, that took me 9 years. That was a while. But yeah, nuclear physics is cool. I'm glad if you're going into it. You started hopping back on the bike? Yeah, good. Running is my thing. I like running. Running is like my favorite thing. I'm a big fan of running. Thorium. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Honestly, like, yeah, fusion is an engineering problem at this point. Like, we figured out the physics for fusion. We just can't figure out how to get materials to stop turning into Swiss cheese because of neutrons. So I think fission is the in-between for clean energy before we eventually get to fusion. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, bike's good, exercise is good. I used to run incorrectly, so it messed up my knees. Yeah, that's where, like, the elliptical can help, or, like, swimming. Swimming is good, too. Where was I? Okay. PV equals nRT. This is called the ideal gas law, by the way. Which means it technically only applies for ideal gases, which are gases that are not very heavy. Once gases start becoming heavy, like you start dealing with like xenon or like, I don't know, or like really heavy stuff, what we call the intermolecular reaction, the interactions between individual particles, like the gravitational attraction and stuff, starts to mess this rule up, so it doesn't work anymore. You're okay. Do you have any tips for studying physics? Like how many hours per day, methodology? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. I think it's dependent on the person and it's dependent on the course. So, for instance, when I was in high school taking AP Physics, I didn't really need much time to study because it just came to me pretty naturally, and class was okay. And that helped me get through maybe my first year of college. But then once I started hitting harder things like quantum mechanics or even what we're doing right here, like some thermodynamics gets really tricky with like work and energy and stuff. then it became, maybe an hour or two a day. And then I got to grad school and started taking graduate quantum mechanics, and then it became like 4 or 5 hours a day. So I think it's there's no like definite answer on like what you need to study physics. It's very dependent on like how easily it comes to you, and then like what the demand is. Yeah, and also it depends on the quality of the study hours. I agree totally, Laz. Yeah, some people will be like, "Oh, I studied 5 hours." I'm like, "No, bro, you're on your phone for like 4 of them." Like you weren't studying. Oh, my school had a 39% pass rate for thermo, so I decided maybe that was my limit. Changed to math education. Yeah, thermo sucks, and it's taught wrong all the time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The best way to learn physics, I say, is to do it with friends. So for me, the way I really learned physics, it wasn't from the lecturer. The professors are always like old Russian people that don't really make much sense, and you can't really understand what's going on. But for me, it was after the lecture, going through a problem set with my friends, and then all of us collectively trying to solve it. And usually there was like one person in our friend group who like just really understood the topic for whatever reason, and then they would teach it to us, and then we would all kind of learn together. So that's how I like learned physics. Nowadays you have infinite resources. You have YouTube, you have MIT OpenCourseWare, you have so much stuff you can do to learn physics. But until there's like a real like need and like reason to do it, like I have a test coming up or I have a homework assignment due, it can be kind of hard to self-motivate yourself to really like learn physics. Oh, it's under channels and roles? Oh, man, okay. I would work on black hole physics. Yeah, that's cool stuff. Yeah. Oh, I see, Femvox. It's one of the hidden channels. Yeah. Yeah, apply it for the next course. Yeah. Find some of my best lifelong friends I made from my classes. And this is why I think it's a tragedy the kids that like went into college right when COVID was happening and everything had to be remote. Because like, man, you really got that like sliced out of you. You weren't able to really like interact and make friendships with. For me, it was a communal struggle. We called it like climbing the corpses, trying to get through some of the harder physics classes. Because it would be like a group of us, and we're like, we may not be getting this entirely, but we just need to like beat the curve. we just need to climb the corpses. And it was a fun like communal struggle. Yeah, pulsars pulsars are cool. To the cool stuff. But okay. Getting to this. PV equals nRT, ideal gas law. You can rearrange this. So what this does, this describes any gas with a certain pressure and a certain volume and a certain number of moles will have this temperature. Or like if it has this temperature and it has all this, then it has this pressure. This is what relates the different... I think these are called state variables. I think these are called state variables in thermodynamics, but like the different states of a gas. And what you can do actually is you can rearrange this to put it all the way over here, divide it, and then this is equal to 1. Okay? Now, when that happens, right? Let's say this is for like situation 1. Or let's say situation A, okay? That means that PA, VA over NA, R is a constant, that doesn't change between situations, and TA is equal to 1. And then let's look at another situation. Let's say situation B, okay? In that case, right, I can change the subscripts. So PB, VB over NB, R, TB is also equal to 1. So this is cool, right? This is equal to 1 and this is equal to 1. And if these two things are both equal to 1, then they're also equal to each other. So what I can say is that like PA, VA over NA, RTA is equal to PB, VB over NB, RTB. All right? So whatever my pressure, volume, like whatever this thing comes out to be for situation A has to also be equal to the same thing here for situation B. So this is what we're going to use. And I think they end up calling this like Boyle's Law or something. This is what this is technically called. But it relates what the different state variables are from something in situation A to situation B. Okay. Now, for example, you should see some things here, right? So if, let's say something has a pressure here and then the pressure goes up, then and let's say everything else here stays the same, then that means this thing would need to go down in order for it to be the same, in order for this thing to equal this thing. So what ends up happening is you're going to write this full thing, PV over nRT for situation A equals PV over nRT for situation B, and then you're going to start canceling out things that are the same between situation A and situation B. So let's look at what's the same between situation and situation B here. Okay, so the first thing I see, right, is they say that this is at constant pressure. Okay, that means, so constant pressure means pressure does not change. So that means PA is equal to PB, okay? Which means this thing is equal to this thing. Which means I could also just get rid of them like this. Because I could just divide both sides by P. It's the same thing, right? If PA equals PB, which equals P, I can now rewrite this as P. I can rewrite this as P. And then I can just divide both sides or multiply by 1 over P, right? We can just do this. So these would cancel. That's the mathematical explanation for it. So these things are now going to go away. And we have a little bit of a simpler equation, which we're going to make even simpler. Watch what happens. So let's also remember that R is a constant, right? R is some number that, depending on what the units are, it changes what the value is. I think sometimes it's like 8.314 if it's like joules per Kelvin or something. We'll figure out what R... Well, actually, we don't need to know what R is actually here because it's the same between situation and situation B. So this also goes away. We can cancel this one out. Okay. The other thing we can cancel out is Na and Nb, okay? Because N refers to the number of moles of gas. And if this is a balloon, that doesn't have any air escaping, right? The balloon stays sealed. Then the number of moles in the beginning have to equal the number of moles in the end, which is equals N, right? So this will also go away. So we can get rid of this as well. Yeah. That will be the case most of the time for gas equations. You're going to have that the number of moles does not change, because if the number of moles start changing, now, like, gas is leaving the system and stuff, and, like, things get complicated. Don't forget K. I don't think there's a K. Well, don't forget the Kelvin. We'll get to Kelvin. But, yeah. Are you talking about this, the nRT versus the nKT, though? That is different, Fembox. I think it's this. It's whether you use the R constant or... whose constant is this? Oh man, I should know this one actually. Fuck. Boltzmann. Is it I think K is the Boltzmann's constant, right? K Boltzmann. Oh, don't forget Kelvin. Yeah. We'll get to there. Yeah. Okay. So now our situation has gotten into something simpler, which is just that VA over TA is equal to VB over TB. Okay. Nice. So let's start doing some plugging in of the numbers. So can I move this out of the way, please? Thank you. Okay, cool. All right. So at the beginning, it has half a liter of volume and it's at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And yes, Fembox brings up an important thing. So anytime we're doing anything in like thermo and like physics and whatnot, we cannot use Fahrenheit. Just don't do it. Don't do it. It's bad. So we need to convert this. I could do it. I think it's like, what is it? It's 9/5, like plus 32 or something, but I'm lazy here. I'm just going to convert, what was it? 75 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. So that gets us 23 point, was it? 72. My bad. One sec. 72. Yeah, okay, so 72 is 22.22 degrees Fahrenheit. Right, so this is 22.22 degrees centigrade, sorry. And then it goes up to 103. Yeah, and that's 39.44. Okay, so then this is 39.44 degrees centigrade. Yeah, correct, good. Okay, cool. So now we need to figure out the volume, yeah? I think technically you could use Celsius here, Fembox, right? Because it's just a unit, right? As long as the unit's linear. Like, the nice thing is that centigrade and Fahrenheit are... No, wait. Maybe, actually, could you use Fahrenheit? 1 sec. Yeah, no, because centigrade and Kelvin are one... They're linear with each other. It's just an offset. I feel like you could use centigrade here. You can't use it if you do, like, Q equals, like, MC... Wait, delta T you can. Yeah. Yeah, no, delta T you can. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, let's just convert this to Kelvin to make things safe. Yeah. So, what we know is that, like, degrees Kelvin is equal to degrees Celsius plus 273. Okay. So, for TA, that's going to be 273 plus 22. So, that's going to be 295. So, and then VA was the initial volume, which is 0.5. So, this is equal to 295 Kelvin. And then this is equal to... I can't do that in my head. So where's my calculator? What was it? 39.44 plus 273. That's 312.44. And this is 0.22 technically. Okay, cool. So this is 0.5 over 295.22 is equal to our mystery volume. Yeah, thank you, Fembox. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. That's why this one works using centigrade, but this one does not. You're totally right. Yep. Yeah. Cool. And then this is 312.44. Okay. Right. Okay, so then the only thing we need to do, right, is then just solve for VB, right? So this is easy, right? I get a number here, and then I just cross multiply. So we can do that times 0.5 divided by 295.22. Okay, so then that gets me that VB is equal to 0.529, which... Okay, they give us at least 2 sig figs. Okay, cool. So I would say that's 0.53 liters. Yeah, that's what that comes out to be. Yeah. Did that make sense, Hope? That it comes out to 0.53 liters? Can also, 1 second, I can download this as a PDF for you as well. 1 sec. It did? Cool. Awesome. Great.
Well done! Well done!
Nice. Yeah, so there, Hope, I'm also gonna, here, I also, my teacher just isn't the best at explaining things. It's okay. I mean, that happens. Teachers aren't paid very much. And I always say, like, the teacher that is the best person to explain this does not want to take the salary to explain this. Like, the people that are the best at physics, the best at, you know, chemistry and stuff, like, they go work for Boeing, they go work for Raytheon, they go work for whatever. Because, yeah, teacher salary requires a lot of, like, sacrifice, I think. But, yeah. I guess, yeah, this must be your chem class, I guess, is what this is. This is chem. But it's cool how this bleeds over into physics. Like, we do this in physics, too, in thermodynamics. It's the same stuff. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, if you ever have other questions, Hope, yeah, just let me know. Like, I'm more than happy to just run through chem. I like chem. Chem's great. Teachers should be valued more highly. I agree. Yes, say it louder for the people in the back. Yeah. Not all teachers are educators. Ooh, I like that. That's a hot take. Not all teachers are educators. What's the difference between a teacher and an educator? Are teachers in private school paid more? They're actually paid less. That was a funny realization I had. Yeah, private school teachers are paid less on average, I think, than public school teachers. It's because there are a lot more rules with teaching in public school because the government starts getting involved with like funding and stuff. So you have to be like certified. Like for instance, I could teach at a private school right now, even though I don't have a formal teaching certificate. A private school could still hire me and like have me teach. Yeah. Public schools, there's a lot more rules, a lot more certifications you have to go through, and there are a lot more mandates on like what you have to pay teachers. Private schools are kind of like the Wild West. They can pay the teachers whatever they want. Because they're not receiving federal funding. They're not receiving like government funding for their school. So yeah, it's a weird thing where like on average, at least what I've seen in Los Angeles, private school teachers are paid less than public. No, you can ask whatever. Yeah, no. Political, whatever, religious, I don't give a fuck. Is that why states are pushing so hard for private schools? Yeah, there's this thing called the vouchers, right? This is a big political thing, right? Giving vouchers out to kids to like go to a school and stuff. Yeah, charter schools. I still don't understand charter schools. That was a new thing. So I grew up in Texas, and once I came out here to Los Angeles, I started seeing a lot of like charter schools. And I was like, what the hell is a charter school? I think a charter is like in between a public and a private school. Yeah, but is that why? Yeah, certain states are doing that. Yeah, probably because yeah. To be honest, in terms of funding and taxes and things, public schools are very expensive to taxpayers, I guess, per se. They do take up a big chunk of like taxpayer dollars for good reasons. I think we should use, this is why people that don't have kids start complaining that their tax dollars are being used to help educate other kids. And they're like, oh, wait, but I don't have kids. Why am I paying all this money to educate other people's kids? They should just go to a private school or something, blah, blah, blah. It's a little short-sighted because they don't realize that their well-being depends on the next generation of people being educated. You're starting to see these issues with like birth rate declines in certain countries where they don't have enough educated, or they just literally just don't have enough people, enough kids coming up to pay for the retirements for these older people, or to even become doctors that can take care of these older people. And now they're just like, oh fuck. Like it's where it's like short-sighted thinking like gets you kind of burned. Did Korea make a ministry for birth? Maybe. I don't know. I've heard these things about like breeding visas for Japan. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know. This, yeah, probably. Korea was in the news recently because they dropped the requirement for becoming a doctor. They made it easier. So Korea's going through this problem where like they have this booming population of older people who need to see doctors, but the younger generation aren't doctors. So they're making it easier now to become a doctor because they're like, we need more doctors. Yeah, breeding visas. They're literally called that. Yeah, it's weird. If you skimp on the sex ed, the population will grow. Yeah, but probably in the wrong way. So this is the issue, right? Is that I mean, populations will always grow. I mean, look at India or whatnot. Like, they're having record huge, like, growth rates, but it's, like, unsustainable. The problem is that this is where you start, it gets tricky. This gets into, like, eugenics and stuff. But I think at some point, people who are more educated and smarter start to realize that it's not a good idea to raise kids in, like, this environment. Or, like, they start becoming very self-cognizant of, like, how fucked things are, or how like they don't have enough money to do this, or like they can't provide the ideal situation to raise a kid, so they just forego it. They just don't have kids, and then this becomes a problem because the people who are not self-aware of how fucked the situation are just don't care. They just have kids, and it works its way out, but it creates like an imbalance where the people that should be having kids aren't having kids, and the people that shouldn't be having kids are having kids. And now idiocracy starts, and there's a whole movie about this. It's quite funny. There's a brain drain starting in the U.S. I'm worried. Yeah, brain drain refers to if like people from other countries come to the U.S., are educated here, and then go back. Is that what brain drain is? Is that the definition of brain drain? maybe. Let me see. I need to read a little bit further up in the chat. Teachers make you learn the material. Educators do the same while helping you develop as an individual. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Yeah, and you know, that's a big thing I argue actually for with everything I do here in the Discord and stuff. Like, yes, I'll teach you math, I'll teach you science, but also I think there's a lot to life that doesn't really get taught. There are a lot of like hard questions that don't get asked. Mainly because kids are probably afraid to ask their parents, or they just don't have a resource for it. And so, yeah, I would consider myself an educator because I say like 50% of what I do isn't like teaching math or science. It's like, it's psychology or it's like therapy is what it is. It's there's a lot, especially in today's world with social media and COVID and everything. Like, kids go through a lot, and it's been really rough for them. So I've tried to offer as much as I can to help with not only like academic development, but also like personal development. And that's what I like to do with the AMA series I have, which I sent out some messages. Again, I'll put this out publicly. If you're interested in being a guest for our AMA podcast, I pioneered doing this earlier in the year on Fridays. And what we're doing is we're taking like adults who are in different stages of their life, different careers, different paths, and we give them the opportunity to answer questions from the students in our Discord, or just students anywhere, about anything. You know, like Zach was one of our latest ones, and it was cool because he's a math grad student, and we had a lot of students in our Discord who just didn't understand, like, what does a math grad student do? Like, how does that work? So, yeah, so we've had a lot of really cool guests here. If you are an adult and you're interested in being a guest on one of our sessions, there's the website that we have. So this is like a, oh, is this not working? Oh, it's podcast. Sorry, one sec. Let me see. It's podcast, not podcasts. There we go. That's what it is. Yeah. So we have an intake form that we're doing for the summer that I've been sending this to a couple of my other math streamer friends and science friends. But if you're interested in being a guest on our show for Fridays, please let me know. I'd love to just, it's cool. It's a laid back, relaxed environment. The students will submit a bunch of questions the couple days beforehand, and then we just talk. And sometimes the kids have like some really insightful things that I would never think to ask. So it's cool. Let me see more of the chat. Okay. DeSantis offered $8,000 vouchers, but public school students were like $11K a year for the government, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they're just trying to cheap out on students. They use a charter to start them. Certain locals use them as a replacement for public schools. They are failing, but a number of them are blatant scams. I agree. Yeah, it's all about just like taking money away from public schools. Yeah, I've heard that before. Not to say, I mean, there are things that are wrong with public schools. I think there's a lot of bloat. I've seen it myself when I've tried to even do what I do here with the nonprofit to try to work with students through like official channels in public schools. It's incredibly difficult. They put up so much red tape. There's so much regulation for good reasons. I mean, you want to protect kids from like bad actors, but they make it really difficult for good actors to come in and do things. So that's why I have to do things here through Twitch. Because I'm just like whatever. Like, they can't stop kids from watching Twitch, so I'll just do it here. I was at a charter for high school for a year. We didn't even have a nurse, plus clumpy expired milk. Oh God. Oh, you're welcome, Fembox. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you're cool. Oh, educated people just up and leave for better places. Yeah, I agree. And Simplex went to the UK. Yeah. Aside from entertainment, younger Koreans are now choosing engineering and finance over other fields. Oh, well, engineering's good. But yeah, we do need healthcare. I get, yeah. Students will be taking the SAT and go to private day boarding schools. Yeah. For free, and you get to win prizes. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the whole prizes incentive thing, again, the reason why I started this is for students that are, you know, really, I don't want to say really smart, but like really motivated, you know, like really want to do well in their classes, you know, or are trying to already like become Nobel Prize winners. Like there is infinite resources out there, Khan Academy, you know, YouTube, everything. They will find it and they'll go get it. So the reason why I do the whole offering prizes is what the niche I try to work for is for kids that don't know they need help or don't even want to get it. Or, you know, in some cases here, right, are shy to ask for help. And I'm like, okay, well, if we put a little bit of an incentive, then you're probably more likely to get help. So, yeah, that's why we do that. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. SSAT is a secondary admission test? Oh. Oh, wait, what? Like, people are... What's secondary school? Sorry, is that high school? I'll look that up. Yeah, there's some hope for humanity, cheesiest of cakes, right? For me, I did it also because I felt bad. Like, my rent is not cheap. Los Angeles is expensive. Like, the pizza doesn't pay for itself type thing. So I have to charge a lot to make ends meet by teaching privately, and that ends up being like $120 an hour. That's just to stay afloat in Los Angeles. And the problem is that, yes, giving the help I give does change lives and helps kids out immensely and whatnot. But it's only helping out the kids who can afford me, which I started feeling bad about. Because I'm like, I'm contributing to the problem where, like, rich kids get help and poor kids fail. So that's why I do this as, like, I don't know, it's like, it's an equalizer. Like, I find it's kind of like Robin Hood. Like, I take money from rich parents and kids, and then I'm able to then teach not so rich kids for free, you know, like whatever, just balance it. I didn't start at 120. I started teaching at like 40 an hour. But then as you get reputation, and honestly, you start getting like so busy, you have to raise your price. Otherwise, everyone will try to book out your time for $40 an hour. If you make it at 120, now I only need to teach 1/3 the amount of students, which means I can use the other 2/3 of my time to teach students here for free. So yeah, that's why we do it. SSAT is for private day boarding schools. Yeah. Secondary school is the last 6 to 7 years. Yeah. So the big popular one in Los Angeles, and I've tutored a lot of kids from here, is called Harvard Westlake. I don't know if anyone knows from Los Angeles, Harvard Westlake. This is where anyone who is very rich will send their kid to. And honestly, is it a great education? Yeah, kinda. But as we'll see, do you want to see what the tuition is for this? Harvard Westlake tuition. There you go. Tuition for a student at Harvard Westlake is $49,700. So, yeah, it's $50K. This is for high school. This is not even for college. And I think this is also maybe for middle school. It looks like the Zoe 101 school. It probably is, honestly. I wouldn't doubt it. It is a beautiful, yeah, it's a beautiful campus. Oh, is it for a semester? No, that's for the school year. No. It's $50K per year. 100K per year? What? It's nuts. Oh, man. Yeah, people just have, like, too much money. I mean, I'm glad they're blowing it on education versus yachts and cocaine. Like, whatever, cool. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, this is excessive. Like, I'm just confused what the school is doing with this $50,000. Because they're not paying the teachers. Look at this. Harvard Westlake teacher salary on Glassdoor says between $70K to $100K. That is less than what a public school teacher makes in Los Angeles County. I know LA School District, if you get up to whatever your 10th or 15th year of teaching, you're at the 150K, 160K, plus you have a bomb-ass pension plan, you got great health care. Like, I'm confused. Where does the 50K go? Harvard Westlake has an amazing library, though, so I give it to them. Okay, maybe they blow it on the library. All right, that's cool. Oh, I wish all of education was free. Yeah. Or we're trying to make it free, I guess. You need someone to pay for it. Like, again, like the electricity in my apartment is not free. My rent is not free. So, yeah, some basic things have to get paid for, but that's where you have like grants and donors and like just nice people. We love that. That's helpful. How do people even acquire that much money? I don't know. Usually not in the best ways. It's usually at the expense of somebody else. Usually taking advantage of employees. Here it's like 40, 70K, yeah. Selling yachts and cocaine. I don't know. But again, they do scholarships. I know here they do financial aid. They do financial aid, like, but it's still a lot compared to like going to public school is free. It's $0. $0 to go to public school. Oh, tuition mostly goes to student clubs and other extracurriculars. Okay, I guess so. I'm just like, you know, maybe they have like a really good like football stadium or something. I don't know. I pick on this school because I teach a fair amount of students from Harvard Westlake, and yeah, it is very it's especially like their physics classes are aggressive. Like they are very like challenging and difficult. But also, yeah, that's why I'm able to charge $120 an hour because like they're okay spending $50K a year on the kids' education. Are they cloning Elvis? For that money, they better. Yeah. Who knows? Ooh, we got another question from Hope. Nice, let's do it. Let's do some chem. I like chem. Do I have to teach today? What do I got? Okay, cool. All right. The equestrian is the fucking horses, dude. What? The horses? Oh man, yeah. What is that? Polo, right? Polo's a that's dumb. Okay, here. For the following ionic compounds, write a balanced chemical equation for their hydration in water. Ooh. Okay. So this is taking a solid and turning it into aqueous, I guess is what it is. Yeah. Harvard Westlake does have it. I bet they do have. They better have horses. Yeah, $50K a year. Okay. Hydration in water. Is this like decomposition? Because this is calcium chloride, which is like a type of salt. Which I thought, right, when calcium chloride, well, for instance, we know this, right? If sodium chloride, which is literally salt, is reacted in water, like dissolved in water, that just turns into Na plus Cl minus. I believe. I can check this out. One second. Yeah, equestrian is just a name for horses. That's all it is. Or I think equestrian is like someone who rides a horse is an equestrian. Like, yeah, I think that's how it works. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, this is easy. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. It's interesting they call it their hydration in water. This just means what happens when they are dissolved in water. And so ionic compounds, so ionic, remember, means that in the land of the periodic table, something like this, when you react something with this, when you have like a metal with a non-metal, that creates an ionic compound. So something from here bonded with something from here. In this case, right, this is Na and like Cl's over here. That creates an ionic compound, which has ionic bonds holding it together. In water, they will ionize, which means they will turn into their respective ions. These are ions. Exactly. Yeah. Simplex, you're so right. Yeah, good. So CaCl2 will turn into Ca2 plus Cl1 minus. But then to balance that, right, we have 2 chlorides, so you got to put a 2 here. Yeah. Yeah, good. It is Ca2 plus femvox. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you want to know where the charges come from, And you just have this like just tattooed on my face or something, but like the periodic table, yeah, these are cool. How do I copy this? Can I just what? NIH, why are you making things difficult, dog? I just like to copy this, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is called Ionic Charge. CA++ is a great programming language. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. CA++. Okay. This is like +1. This is +2. This is like +2, +1, or +3. Like, we don't really know. Like, this tends to be kind of like mystery no man's land. And then this is +3. And then this is like plus or minus 4. So stuff here can either be plus or minus. But then it's -3, -2, -1, and then this is 0. I've turned FeO2, iron dioxide. What? FeO2? What? I don't get that one. What's FeO2? No. Yeah, so this is +1, this is +2. This is kind of no man's land. It's +1, +2, or +3. This is why also you have the Roman numerals next to things. So you may have seen this. Okay, good. With the we can even do it here with the Rust. Oh, Rust. Okay. Oh, Rust. Okay, cool. Oh, Rust is a language. Ah,
That's dope.
that's a good pun there. Yeah. Okay. But you'll sometimes see this. For instance, you'll see like copper 3 oxide or something, right? This 3 here tells you that it's Cu3+. That's what this thing does. Okay. And if oxygen, right? Oxygen is a 2-. That means you need to switch these, right? So this balance would become Cu2O3. That's what we call for like naming compounds and stuff. Identify, is it a Pokemon or a programming language? Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So Ca is a 2+, right? So that's why you have to write 2+ here. And then Cl right here is in the 1- category. And that's where you have to write minus. Oh, thanks for the follow, Dipfest. Yeah. And then you need to balance them. Okay. All right. So doing this one, this is going to break up NaOH into 2 compounds. It's going to be Na, which, look here, right? Na is a 1+. So I'm going to say 1+. Or do they say +1? I think they just say 1+. Yeah. I always forget, like, which... Is it 1+, +1? Yeah. And then... You may be tempted to break this up into O and then break it up into H, but you shouldn't. Because OH is what's called a polyatomic ion, and it's just called hydroxide. And that's a 1-. Okay. You're a 1+. Thanks, Tip Cheerio. Yeah, they just put a... You're right, they do that. Yeah, they will just put a plus there. And they'll just put a minus here. Yeah, so it's important. You need to have the charge here. But also have the right coefficients. Same thing with KBr. KBr just turns into... What is K? K is in the first column. So that's just going to be K+. And I know Br is a -1. -1. Yeah. This gets a little hard. FeNO3. 3. Right? So FeNO3. 3. Aha. Okay. This is kind of cool. Okay. So this is going to break up into Fe plus 3 NO3s. But then you have to know the charge on things. Okay. So, I believe NO3 is a 1-, right? You can check that out. Or actually, so they do -1. I think that's what they do. If I do, what is it? Polyatomic ions. And then this is nitrate, right? Yeah. Oh, they just put minus. Okay, you're right. Yeah, that's right. They just put minus. So NO3-. Yeah, thank you. You're right. You're right. So this is just minus. Okay. But then this is kind of a trick because you're like, what is the charge on Fe, right? Because remember, Fe is... Where's Fe? Where's that? Where are you at, FE? FE's right here, right? This is kind of like the no man land. We don't know if it's +1, +2, or +3. You can determine that from here, okay? So whatever these things are, this is technically a 1 here. You don't see it. That's also what the charges are on the opposite thing. So this is a +3, and then this is a -1. It's kind of like working the reverse from like building the compound. You can then decompose it. The other way to kind of know that, right, is you know there are 3 of these here. You know each one of these is a -1. And since there's only 1 of these here, this must be a 3+. So, right, yeah. So this would be iron 3 nitrate. That's the correct way that we would define this one. Yeah. Yeah, this one, this is a little tricky here with this one, but that's okay. Equilibrium bonds. What are equilibrium bonds? What's up, Hikaru? My chem teacher just made us manage of polyatomic ions. Yeah, those are good to know. Yeah, these are the here. Well, if also, do you get them on the AP Chem exam? I wonder if you do. Maybe you don't. That would kind of suck. You have to memorize them, do you? What's up? What's up? What's up, Answer? Yeah, I see. You want to play finals. I will play soon. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Got to bring that intuition, quote unquote, the exam. Yeah. I guess they don't give them to you. That's pretty rude of them to not do that. Okay. Well then, yeah. Okay. Polyatomic ions sheet. Yeah, these are the ones. Yeah, one second. Let's open a new window. Yeah. Yeah, so, in general, right, where the primer's at, need 1 sub point. Yeah. How many subs am I at? Am I at 18? Oh, 19. Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, we are close. Close to our goal. 20. What's an ion? Okay, that's cool. An ion is what an element is with a different number of electrons. That's really what it is. Okay. I can explain. I'll explain what an ion is. Wait, as a physics PhD, do you remember most formulas or do you use a sheet? I remember most of these, honestly. Because I've taught so much of this. So, yeah, DM2 has a degree in chemical engineering. We both went to the same undergrad. We went to University of Texas together. We were roommates, actually, for a lot of that. And, yeah, he got a degree in chemical engineering. So, yeah, he's done this. Now I do music for a living. He does, yes. And remember nothing. Yeah, UT Austin. Keck W. Honestly, that's why I like tutoring, is because I get to just remember all the fun stuff that I did in college. You know, it just keeps coming back. Yeah. There are patterns to this, right? Though, so whenever you have like the 8, that's like the default number of oxygens, and then like per whatever, that's like +1 oxygen, and then ite is like -1 oxygen, and then hypoite is like -2 oxygens. Austin is beautiful. Oh yeah, you know, Mansur, I need to get you on my podcast, bro. I think we talked about this in the past, right? Because yeah, you are. I always love having people that have this trajectory that is like not typical. I have a couple people that we've had already on the podcast where like, yeah, I like to show that like even if you get you know, a big science degree in college and whatnot, you don't have to follow that. And it's still useful to have that degree, even doing things such as, like, yeah, music or, like, whatever. Like, yeah, it's still useful to have it. Yeah. Not for the faint of heart, yeah. Yeah, it teaches you how to think. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I agree 100%, yeah. The degree is just, it's like a test of, can you attack a problem, have the self-discipline to learn a new concept, and then, like, perform. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's like really formal music school stuff. Yeah, yeah. Mansur went to a really cool school. It's called Icon Collective. So if any of you guys know any like big electronic artists, like Nightmare or Jaws, they all went to this really exclusive electronic music school in Los Angeles. I'll plug it for them, whatever. But it's this place, yeah. Icon Collective. Yeah. I think they do courses online too. Right? Yeah. But yeah, a lot of really cool DJs came out of this this program. And yeah, it teaches, it's a lot, it's I don't think it's as heavy on like music theory and like, yeah, polyrhythms and like Phrygian, like all that weird shit. It's more like hands-on of like, what do you need to do in order to like make like bangers of electronic music and do well in the industry. Yeah, it's just a lot of money. Yeah. Hopefully they have affordable options. I think they have like some affordable online options, don't they? Yeah, I think they have a full online option here. They have like a full online option. Oh, for only $15,000. I don't think it was 15K, Mansur, when you did it, right? Yeah, it's definitely not cheap. Yeah, Jesus, 15K? This is just for the online one. This isn't even the in-person. Dude, what? What's the Sullivan King? Yeah. Yeah, no, he's cool. Oh, you paid 20K? Okay. The flagship music program. Yeah, it's 28 now. Curtis is jealous though. It's more than learning how to sing. No, it's again, like you can check it out, but like it is a lot of really cool courses. A lot of courses on like production, also the music business. They go a lot into what you need to do in order to build like an EPK, how to network, how to get gigs, how to collaborate with people. It's almost like a trade school for music. And I talk a lot about like you don't have to go to traditional college if that's not what's calling to you. Like if you, for instance, want to be a welder, you want to be a plumber, like we need these things. And there's actually a huge demand for them in the United States. You don't go to college, you go to trade school where they teach you specific skills for that trade. And that's also very useful to have. As long as you're getting an education and doing something to help society, I don't care. Like, it's great. Whatever. Nothing's better than the other, you know? Yeah, 10 years. Best I can do is salmon toast. Oh, man. Oh, that's too good. My nephew's an electrical engineer. Yeah, good. Good for him, man. Yeah. We need more people like that. And also, these are also jobs that AI is not going to replace. This is actually, it's very cool. I say cool because it sucks for some people, but like to me, cool means interesting. It's very interesting what AI has now done to the entire job market, where, you know, traditionally looked down upon frown jobs, right? Plumbing, whatever, are actually untouched by it because you can't get an AI to like fix a sink. You can't get an AI to build a chair. You can't get an AI to install an AC system. But you can get an AI to write up contracts, like goodbye lawyers. You can get AI to even like diagnose, you know, health stuff. You know, like a lot of doctors now are starting to like fret because they're like, we're just going to get replaced by AI. Besides the like, you can never replace the in-person, they call it bedside manners of a doctor. You can't replace that. But yeah, a lot of like white collar jobs are suddenly becoming obsolete because we've designed this AI system to basically replace all the menial tasks that they were good at. Yeah. I've sidetracked the tutoring. No, you're cool. No, I always say like we do. Also, it's the summer, so the summer is like people don't really have that much going on, and so like I'm more than happy to just like discuss stuff like in between doing questions. Super cool. iRobot will place a lot. Tesla Optimus. Yeah, again, people go to hospitals and they still want to see a human because they feel like they feel safe, right? If a human is like in charge of their life, and even though like the robot probably does a better job, just because the robot knows more and doesn't make mistakes, there's still some compassion argument to like people still want to be treated by other humans. Oh, there's literally a Tesla Optimus. Oh, let me look this up. Yeah, let me look this up. Can I do an SAT question? Heavily, I thought you left. Tesla bot. Oh, this thing is iRobot, dude. Oh wait, these are jobs? Oh, maybe I should apply for one of these jobs, dude. Damn. Yeah, one sec. No, that was okay. That was just like, it's they got a lot of cool stuff going on. The AI will do a diagnosis, but the doctor and nurses will be. Yes, I agree, Tip Cheerio. I agree. Yeah, music. Yeah, and I agree with Jesus. Yeah. Music is very mathematical. Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we got? Oh, damn. This is like fluid. What? Scary. I would hope I can just use my non-profit status to have YouTube Premium. Like, they should really just give me YouTube Premium for that. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while. I make my own Chick-fil-A. You just gotta, like, the chicken has to marinate in pickle juice. Yeah, this is insane, dude. Yeah, this is very precise. I almost feel like they're introducing, like, some human error into it, too, to, like, make it look fluid. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's based off of... Okay, so it is mimicking human movement. Yeah, because it doesn't look like it's super robotic. It almost looks human. It's also taking regular walks around the office? Dude, what? No. Oh my god, dude. Imagine this thing just like walking around the office. You're just like, hey Bob, how's your day going? Optimus. So about the SAT question? Yeah. I thought your mic doesn't work. I thought that, yeah. And Skynut.
Startups and tech giants around the world.
Oh man. Okay. Cool. Skynut is a real thing. Excuse me. It's apparently a song. I would love to see a robotic AI find a better way to utilize kinetics in a human-shaped body. Oh, he can have volume. Okay, cool. Heavenly, what grade are you in, dude? Can you let me know what grade you're in? I do help you for an SAT question. Yeah, okay, let's do one. Yeah, Taco, you haven't done one yet. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do an SAT question. Paging Dr. Gold. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're good. Oh, this is cool. Kind of like this. Can I get a bond coin instead? I gotta figure out. So the SAT questions are for the summer SAT series points. I gotta figure out what I want to do for bond coins. Because the SAT questions aren't really bond coin questions. Yeah, let me think about that. I gotta think. Because it's the summer. This problem is it's the summer. Y'all aren't in school. But, like, I still wanted to, like, reward you guys for doing questions. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, here. I want to know... Heavenly, what grade are you in? I ain't interested in the gift cards at the end. Why aren't you interested in the gift cards? The gift cards are great. We're giving out like $100. We're giving out like $200. We're giving out like, yeah. I know he ain't gonna win. You won last time. Didn't I buy you like 50, like 5,000 whatever, like V-Bucks or something? You won something. Heavenly, what grade are you in? What grade of math are you in? Oh, he's in 11th grade. Okay, so what level of math? Algebra? Geometry? Pre-calc? I wanted the PS5. I know. I only need 30 points for a bond coin. Man's here. I should have something where it's just like take Dr. Gold out and play the finals. Okay, cool. Algebra. He's in algebra at the moment. Okay. I want for someone to pay for my SAT admission. Yeah, I think that would be cool. $68. Yeah, I'll pay for an SAT exam. Yeah, I know, Taco. Yeah. You did. But again, this is why in the tournaments it's not just because you get first place doesn't mean you're guaranteed the first prize. You have the best chance of winning. It was such a close three-way like tie almost at the beginning too. Yeah. The delay is like 20 seconds, but if I use Discord, I don't get channel points. Yeah. He did get the PS5, but I need to call his person. Oh, also Equity, yeah, the keyboard I sent to your person got returned to me. They refused it, apparently. This is the problem with me mailing physical gifts to you guys, is that, like, yeah. So, I don't know. I gotta figure out what to do with that. Yeah. When sports came out in 83, I think they came into their own. Oh, you're talking about, the band Genesis. That's cool. But yeah, no, he hasn't gotten the PS5 yet. I have to call his dad or something, which I can't do now. It's late. Okay. Yeah, no. I just saw Equity. I got back into town like the other day or something, and it was on my front doorstep. I was gonna message you about it, but yeah. Or yeah, I'll DM you about it as well. Okay. What's like a conic section? Parental figure just needs to email you. Well, yeah, well, okay, so here's the weird thing. Yeah, email gold. Yeah. Yeah, well, no, yeah, here's the problem is that, like, so these kids live in Canada. So, and I told them ahead of time, I said, if you pick one of the physical prizes, you need to have someone in the U.S. I can send it to, because I can't send things to Canada. It gets very expensive, and the import taxes are ridiculous. So yeah, so they found like friends in the US, but then the problem is that, like, now these friends have no clue who I am, and so like I understand why they're refusing the package. Okay, Heavenly says he's currently in algebra. All right, let's do an algebra question, Heavenly. You know, but you need to switch to Discord so there's not a 20-second lag. If you want to earn a bond coin for learning algebra, you have to do it on Discord, because I can't deal with waiting 20 seconds for you to hear what I say on Twitch. It's too long. I'll murder myself, dude. How do you refuse a package? You tell the post office you're not accepting it. Yeah, like, well, yeah. Did you tell them I was shipping it to them, by the way? I called them. I did call them, and I confirmed the address, but it got sent back to me saying it was refused. So, maybe the mom or something saw the box and was like, who the fuck is Gold Light? And then just refused the package. Because I mean, yeah, this is the problem, is that, like, adults won't accept packages that they weren't expecting. Because it could be anything. I could have sent them, like, a bomb or anthrax, like, you know. Yeah, that's why they refuse. That's why I tell y'all to, like, put me in contact with the parent. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, good to see you, Hope. You're good. Oh, okay. Well, did he get the tracking number? Okay, well, okay. Maybe he gave me the wrong address, because it said no such number refused or something. Okay. Did you give him the tracking number, though? That's why I gave you all the tracking number. I'll DM you about this later. It's okay. Don't worry. It got delivered on the 24th? Well, no, it didn't, because I have it. Why did it take a month to ship? That doesn't make any sense. No. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give Heavenly like a minute to get in Discord. Otherwise, yeah, I gotta go do other things. But been cool, been fun. Taco says, will you be able to ship items to different countries once you get to a certain amount of fam? Certain amount of fam? Certain amount of what? If I have, like, again, parts of my stream, parts of this nonprofit that are in other parts of different countries, then yes, then I'll be able to, like, do things from those countries. But as it stands right now, we are a US-based nonprofit, so everything has to kind of work within the United States. I'm happy to help people for free in other countries via the live stream and whatnot, but when it starts getting down to, like, sending money and gifts and things, all of that has to be really done in the United States, just legally, for, like, tax reasons. Because, like, otherwise I get in trouble. Oh, once I get famous. Oh, yeah, sure. That's how you write it, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. I don't see Heavenly, so I'm gonna end the stream, and then we will be back tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow for more stuff. We've just been streaming for 2.5 hours, and I want to go do other things, like go to the gym, right? We like the gym. Exercise is great. What am I doing once I hit 1 million? Everyone gets a PS5. Okay, cool. All right, let's end the stream off. All right, thank you everyone for coming office hours. Had a fun time working with you guys, going through all the math questions and stuff. Yes, our next stream will be tomorrow. That is Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's an hour later. Come on by the stream. Yes, Heavenly, it's okay. Send me DMs, dude. You'll figure it out. Okay. Yes, you're very welcome for the stream. Yeah. Please, yeah, follow us here. Also, you can join the Discord. Yes, Discord. That's our Discord. We'll be online. We'll be here. Find us, and then you'll see all the information that's going on. Okay, so let's see. Who do we want to raid today? Oh, poor child. I only have so much time. That's the only thing. It's okay. Who am I following? Who's streaming? Okay. Oh, cool. E to the 2i Pi is doing linear systems. That's cool. Gold does want to try the new Fortnite system. Yeah, let's go say hi to Zach. Okay, cool. All right. Zach's a really great friend of ours. He's also doing math help. I think it looks like he's doing linear systems. So go say hi to him. He's doing a 60-hour marathon stream this week. So he's streaming math for 60 hours this week. That's really cool. All right, awesome. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.